Bravo 330 right.
Charlie 320,
1332, go ahead.
EID Altrid,
1206
out of
civil.
Kingsville, negative 29, careful 9.
Civil 6 location. 3386 on scene.
Subject with you.
104111.
I'm putting it in.
Has a valid DL out of California, expires 10/7 of 2020.
10-4, thank you. Charger, that can be around to
that EOD?
Bonham to their left.
Yes, sir. We'll be en route.
Building.
Yeah, we're good out there.
George 06. The actual address is 1207 Holly Street.
Yeah, I copy. Show me there.
Charlie 340, Charlie 460 for welfare concern at 6234 Hardack Circle. 6234 Hardack Circle, checking the welfare of a Krista Wine.
Charlie for 350. Myself for 350 will be around to Kevin.
10-4.
Clear your 2 officer light.
In color to an Eddie.
61.
Or San Juanita ahead of Nanda. Mission text.
1207 Holly Street.
Just confirm.
First 3 characters are George, Victor North.
George Victor North.
I'm clear.
Correct, that's the location we need to make.
Go ahead.
Jericho.
There's no marijuana in the area and
24278 Bennett Street for an alarm coming from Suite
for Charlie 46, I'm going to show you clear for police to be enough.
Engine 4, Medic 13 for an alcohol overdose. 8050 SPID, 8050 SPID at the Sugar Tree Apartments. Apartment B is a boy 10, boy 10, cautious wash. So 21-year-old female that's conscious breathing and talking. Issues with vomiting. Look off of EMS 1113.
Going to South Austin. We're going to need Harper's.
10-4, will that be for both vehicles or just one?
Right now it's going to be for that Chevy pickup.
3 to call him. 10-4, confirming all 4 out.
Delta 4 to...
What's up, 19, 29?
Westlake Hills 19, can you confirm if all 4 tires are up?
Route Park District.
Westlake Hills 19, 10-4, all 4 are up.
10-4, thank you.
Victor North.
1920 traffic. Came back to
I'm clear on the call notes. Can you show me something?
That's 10-4.
10,800.
3-10-4.
SPID eastbound. John George Frank 4923.
Last name, Union, Robert, Ida Sam, date of birth 8/22/65. Shows to be negative 29 all the way around. Did not have a return and has no history in ID. Andrew Morales.
By number will be 090894432.
Robert 90732.
10-4.
ID 12600.
Secretary Apartment.
6617 Weber at the Crosswind Apartment. It's going to be apartment 10-105-10105. Cross street over Cushman and Oak Forest. For a 38-year-old female that has pressure in the chest. What's off of EMS 1115?
Chevy Town, what's it?
I'll show you available in quarters.
140 my 20 will be George
710.
1542.
1822.
8050 SPD, 8050 SPD.
10-4.
Sugar Tree Apartments, apartment B as in boy 10. It's going to be apartment B as in boy 10. We have a 20-year-old female conscious and breathing.
Will you put us out on a suspicious vehicle at Lewis and Weberville?
410-4 and no code.
460 advice, no code.
Yeah. Copy the rest. Yeah, check mine.
475 on the subject, Sean Burris, date of birth 8/22/65, supposed to be negative 29 all the way around, has a PO that's valid and eligible, out of Colorado, expires 8/22/2020.
The complex security officer has the...
Anybody need
403.
Montego Drive, 3907 Montego, back pickup, Nissan 4x4.
Delta 74.
4-0. Charlie 45 Rock. And the subject said he's in the launch.
4.
5026. 1400 should be in there, return to Michigan. 1 second.
3 Baker.
Are you clear?
3 Baker 18.
Charlie,
3 Baker 18. I'm not sure if it's involved with the hole in the road. You should be right here on the other right 35.
Yes, sir. The record was around City and County Guard.
Yes, sir. I'm out here with my phone.
Ever 406 to 405.
Paperwork, no problem.
Yes, ma'am.
46, 10, 44.
Mr. 43, she has to go to the hospital.
Repeat that, please. There's a lot of static.
King Charles Spring 3940.
Did she have to help?
6, Metis 14. The RP is going to be the patient, and she's outside in front of the apartment in a blue Santa Fe.
10-4 fire this. We're in the complex. 201 Charles, 415. Shut the fire, yes, sir. 10.
201 Sprint 11923.
41 adult male.
10-4.
Frank, George, 8067.
4. 445, going to show you en route with 460 for the alcohol overdose. Sugar Tree Apartments, 8050 SPID. Apartment B is a boy 10.
Vehicle collision, a white Ford and a gray Chevy SUV, and another white SUV. 13 minutes.
Negative.
Heavy King up there, Rexdrive Bridge, 11,000 block 35, and northbound of Green Nissan Armada. King Frank King, 8431.
For suspicious suicide threats at 210 South Alameda, 210 South Alameda. It's going to be at the Good Samaritan. Advising there's a male that's in the courtyard stating he wants to hurt himself, has a box of razor blades with him. And he hasn't displayed any. It's going to be a white man in a white shirt, pants, and a backpack.
Now, a strange email. I went ahead and had her forward that email to your email address.
2375.
Pulling into the parking lot of Izzy's. Copy plate. It'll be John Young Nora 7091. Correction 7991. DO 2577 4510.
What's the caller name?
4512 7710.
1335, she's advising that she received an email yesterday from an unknown individual, and that it reads, it's a poem about gun violence. Read my gun violence. And please forgive me.
The reason why we didn't go there.
2804
She's not
On Henry Patrol 1826.
10-4.
You southbound or northbound 77?
Northbound. Not here.
Sir, 406 to 405. For 43, they're telling me I have to take her to Seton, Maine on 38th Street.
Charlie 330 traffic.
Location?
Weber and XID westbound. Going to the Blue parking lot. Henry Tom Nora 8612.
10-9.
So far.
I was just wondering if there's any particular reason why.
She's saying she's pregnant, but her pregnancy test is coming back negative.
Green color to Maria Garza, Corpus, negative 29, confirmed.
071, repeating 83.
34 Lincoln.
We are couple.
Northbound.
Go for William Brennan and South.
So far, vehicle stop.
3608 is advising on suspicious unknown 12. Service Road southbound.
Got there, 50 Sherman, clear Sherman, out to add disturbance at Park Apartment.
Charlie
432, man, service.
Charlie Booker, did you turn it down?
700 North Lamar.
Charlie 220.
544, Farmer, Harrison.
6 hit horn.
Charlie 360, take them over.
Initially, a verbal disturbance. A black male, no shirt, suspenders, a black female, gray jacket, black pants. Possibly we're involved in a crash next to a vehicle with a broken windshield and obvious damage to the front end. Apparently they are now touching.
This is like an overdose call or something.
Airport 73 10.
Yeah, 10-4. I'll call overdose.
38451106 should be able to.
Charles, Edward, David, Adam,
Speaker.
Lionel,
10-4.
Lincoln, Ida, Ocean, Nora, Edward, Lionel. Date of birth should be 0-18 of 93.
1 at 27.
Transport available.
Charlie, this is the airline.
They're not the CDC from 7-11.
In Charlie? Yeah, myself and 309 are going to be around the 4654 Chuck Wagon Road, Roustown. Rest of this call.
That's 4654.
It's going to be on the westbound side. 10-4.
Call 3. Transport only. 7-11, I'm around 3.
Freedom for the suspicious package.
Out of this city.
Apartment A is an Adam.
Last name Larissa. First name Metro, Nora Adam. I'm sorry, Nora Edward, Tom, Robert Ocean. Salvador and
Corpus Christi.
Guy at the arch, you can clear that.
The first name is Clarissa.
yes, ma'am.
I checked all the doors in the building.
On the suspicious vehicle behind the Boozer Shopping Center. Like that.
1324.
Boozer Shopping Center.
Yeah, behind that. The one with the FedEx. Weber and SPD.
Weber SPD 10-4.
Delta 440 to follow.
I'm Paul 502 10-4.
Delta 40 on.
510.
What's the 480?
I'll be on info. 40 on.
Delta 480, you're in line. 10-4. 22 St. Pius, 722 St. Pius. Contact Travis.
51, we're code 4, 1086, 1300 Juliet. We'll be switching over to Henry to clear a couple calls.
Charlie 3.
10-4.
Just have a solid progress pinning at Yorktown and Staples.
33.
Okay.
Frank.
Your location.
Turning as Lucero, Clarissa, Metro, 4-6 of 1994. Shows to be negative 29 all the way around. Has a DL that's eligible, Class C. Expires 2018. Restrictions A Adam with an address out of Alice, Texas.
What's their first name?
For subject Lucero, Lincoln Union, Charles, Edward, Robert, Bush.
Sound like an AR rifle.
Opening patrol 180
I re-put it on there.
I can see if they still need it.
So, thank you. If I've got now, but you can
Adam 460 10-4.
You're on a call at
4717 STID eastbound Express 5. 471
we are 842 standby.
Unit copies for Crystal vehicle is going to be King John Williams 7110, King John Williams 7110. Was recovered at Elgin and Buford. Today's date by Delta 320. Patrol 2 at 1:32.
David 801.
Crystal Black 2005 GMC to Allen.
14 Mary.
Sundry. Address out of Dixon, Texas.
Affirmative last 46961.
2729
Get up over here, just check the status.
Code the first.
Last name Ramirez, first name Paul. 22162.
5 parking lot. Code 3.
Advising suspicious
10-4.
package Lakeside Mall in North US 183.
Who was that?
1989 7715.
1989-7715, and the second?
Is there any unit available to Garcia? 57 first name Pedro. Going to 809. 62879. Is there anybody available?
Second last name?
Boyd Edward Robert Mary David Edward Boyd.
28 when ready.
Pedro 62879, 10-4.
Wake up fire dispatch 133.
Delta 320.
961 in its
Delta 320.
Yeah. Is there one of the ID techs can come down to the property now? Charlie 220 in line.
7-4. 5508. Can you go down to the property room for Delta 320?
320. 51, did you say?
Bravo 315, we'll be tracking vehicle.
For 133.
Okay, there's no contact at the door, but the female's vehicle is in the driveway. I'll be clear. Adam, I got the code. Adam,
1330.
Paul, Ida,
31. It is negative 29 all the way around as an IP only expires 2018. This city not eligible has one municipal court warrant for inducing nighttime, curfew inducing nighttime. For the second subject, Paul Ramirez, showing up possible match for a Pablo Rios Jr. Ramirez out of Maine. Gonna be non-extraditable. For him, I'm showing he has a driver's license, Class B expired in 2000, eligible this city, ID expires 2021.
Charge A, show me your island and Best Buy.
2970 arriving. Delta 380, Delta 480, showing en route to disturbance in progress at 1916 Laredo, 1916 Laredo. Someone sitting in the front yard, keep your can in hand. Hispanic male threatening RP.
There's going to be a Daniel Martinez.
RP slurring speech, not wanting contact. Advising suspect is a fire.
Delta 380, booking us around.
I'll hit that way to back.
Dispatcher 201.
I'm gonna go now. 430 en route. MN2 Delta now. 430 case number.
Copy 1934. Pushing a car.
430 case number is 200020.
Is that going to be for the Michael Thompson?
I'm going to bind it. I'll go to Ibarra.
475, you can show us clear.
No, fine.
Just flag down out here on Gulf Beach Road and Zon Road.
Back to station 1934.
74631, Michael Thompson. Was it coming up Joseph Michael or Michael Joseph? The wanted person shows up as a Joseph Michael Thompson. Joseph being the first name. I'll run that on the call.
I don't have the actual call sign, it just says ATF K9 is in route.
Okay, well, I'll go pick up my ship. Should be coming up.
Alright, I'll fix that for you right now.
80 in line.
2970 to Delta 450. You already took it?
Unit 46 is code 4.
Okay, simple. Yeah, he's saying there was a lot of cash in it, but I don't know where it's at. It isn't.
I don't remember seeing one on the feed, so.
Come on.
1836.
Bravo 3 to Bravo 345.
10-4, John, 8845.
You want to ride around so you're on a bike, floaters and everything.
Derek.
That's for 60.
That was for 220.
Alpha 60.
Probably clarify, sir. Should we have to stop for a minute? You didn't remember this from my previous call.
No, far. I'm from the phone of progress at Dewey's. Track 02, Rockfield, 2302, Rockfield. Have a female that was assaulted. Contact location information still coming in.
Ex-wife and her current boyfriend at the location.
10-4, Bravo 435 en route.
Bravo 445, just ran. Still 460 on Sunday.
4330 disturbance there.
Channel 4, I'm clear. You still have me in line? Adam 595.
ID 6865, 10-4, I'm starting on a work.
Charlie 430, I'm clear.
425, be advised, they have 3 males leaving on a white sheet. Boy, Frank Lincoln, 2916, not direct car travel.
Go ahead and show me 10-6 here at TD2 for blood warrant.
Vanessa just informed me that she got a message that Curtis Bell, Megan
Rockfield and Holly.
left a
So for Rockfield and Holly, 455 copy.
up in M20.
If you can have someone make contact with the victim.
Victor 6141.
Bravo 445,
1041 additional.
There's some officers right next to
EOD unit, Frank.
Copy plate, David George 8, George 587.
Airport.
ID 1826.
ID 6865.
6865. Can you show myself ID 6865,
Boston calling.
ID 8424, and ID 1182 26,000 to the surrounding 1924 Nile Drive until 0400, and that will be the correct 100 after the time.
If you can, notify me as soon as you can.
1924 Nile till 400, till 4 a.m. The Tribal Kahuka, 6865-8424 and 11826.
Yes, sir.
Is still at the bar requesting contact. I believe his wife is with him.
Unable to walk. Work out fire dispatch 144.
Frank, you need
8424 line.
Should be John Williams Zebra 5345.
Subject call.
John Williams Zebra 5345.
Vehicle versus the third. That's all so far. Stand by there on the phone with me. That's what I'm ready further for you.
Start me a record to the pumps, please.
Which location? Charlie 230.
Yeah, 375 just asked for one more on mobile. 320.
10 for Charlie 430, I'm sure I'm with Charlie 375. Submit Everhard and Petty.
Lincoln, Robert, Nora.
Charlie 260 with Charlie 220, 10 for.
If you need 1090. I don't know if anybody had already put it out, but the fire.
Victim here got assaulted by a female on against the Corpus Christi track shirt.
Yeah.
Charlie 403, I didn't copy your 28.
Yeah, well, we're talking to now, just making sure if you had it.
Yeah, is she injured or anything?
Robert.
I'm sorry, can you repeat?
Is she injured or what is she saying?
I have to talk to her right now, but yeah, she's bleeding right now. It looks like the side of her neck.
Okay, these people are saying that they tried fighting them, they were playing volleyball, those people over there at the bar lost, and that's it.
Before I get back,
Bravo 475.
We're headed to Henry for a call.
Yeah, for the vehicle on my call, can you start pop a lock? And can you give me an ETA real quick?
40, Charlie 270.
That 30 in coming out. You put them on code, please.
Go ahead. Hey, I called the RP back in. They just don't move it for him.
271. 10 for him.
Oh, okay, 10-4. Hey, tell him what was up with this. So we can clear. Alright. We're going to 18 then? Yeah, I got some gas. Yo.
Frank, you got a 440. I'm clear. I'll be en route with 456.
I'll show you 10-8.
10-4.
Like the,
46 to show you clear.
DNA. And they don't need us any longer.
The owner of the vehicle is located. No short clear.
Call at 513 Josephine, 513 Josephine at the Salvation Army Women and
Adam 2 and 2, secure 1.
Call address 6308.
Secure responding 1940, responding to 15421 Matomkin Road in Maxville. Cross streets of Society Drive, Home Neck Road.
East up north, 64 more. Texas, Boy John Victor 6602. Boy John Victor 6602.
Airport 73.
That's their car seat.
Copy.
Can you have a key to a gun rack for Charlie 360? It's going to be at 5352 ears, 5352 ears.
Are you right back?
Wait one. The 360 wants to come in. He has to stop.
10-4.
4 go ahead.
90.8. Is that 22? 0022, Bravo 445.
Got it.
10-4.
Vehicle.
Actually, the person on request lost his car. 415, 21, 21. Take it real quick.
I can't get access to my NBC for some reason. You could just check
86, Brown County Fiddle, though.
if you call it a name, and then from that, the subject.
Okay.
10-4.
Yeah, I'll get him a 10-4.
Motion detected. See Moto.
We're going to be at the $80 between those and Dillard's.
Home.
360. 10-4.
360, sir.
360, 10-4, sir.
Weber and Brushwood.
PD's
on scene. Requesting agent for absorbance.
10-4. Does he have a callback to phone number?
Work on fire dispatch.
Phone set up inside the car.
10-4, I give him the location. I'll tell him the phone block in the car.
Mary.
10-4.
Medical team for a sick call, 2210 Dorsey, 2210 Dorsey, cross to Meadow Breeze Parkway and Gerslin. The resident patient is able to speak, no other information yet. Work off fire dispatch 152.
Calling is Sam Lincoln, Ida George, Edward Robert. First name is Lincoln Young.
I was walking towards McDonald's, black shirt, and had in the road was assaulted a female in a vehicle. It's going to be a red passenger vehicle that left the location toward the Botanical Gardens on Staples.
Chair, left hip pain, unable to bend forward, but able to speak.
Sorry, 415.
415.
415.
My 12 is requesting a medic. She says he can't breathe.
Call. 415, 10-4. Bravo 4, copy.
Bravo 4, copy, direct.
Adam.
We're in front of 6312 apartment C.
George 06, boy 056446.
I'm with RTA.
10-4, the case number is going to be 23.
ID 8424.
RMC 1944.
8424 out of line, 10-4. Bravo 425. Bravo 425. Bravo 425 on info. Bonds at 154. Delta 340.
He's still in the area.
Delta 340, the subject line call, Robert De Leon. Can we just see if there's any prior DWI convictions? Located a knee. Work off EMS 1. Time is 1844.
No, custody. Can I get a case number, please?
10-4, there's a case number on the call. It's 230023.
Yes, we're on it. Start.
40 arrest.
Delta 340, 10-4.
155.
Delta 410, 10-4.
Boy John Bravo 7250.
Need to,
10-4.
10-4, I'm en route.
10-4.
Charlie. You can send me clear. They will locate.
10-4. 10-4.
Show me right to the sub, drop the bar.
10-4, I'm out the sub.
Bravo 463.
460, 10-4.
4. Show me clear, long check.
That's our long go to.
Ma'am, I have an arrest sheet up when you have a second.
10-4.
Can I have a case with information?
50. It's going to be at
318 at Cimarron Senior Apartments. Call street's going to be private in Saratoga. It's going to be for a patient unable to get up, doors unlocked. RP is the reporting party. Correction is the patient not answering questions. Work off EMS 1, time is 0159.
narrow for 28 minutes.
Go a second. Delta 48.
Hey, go ahead.
I got nothing.
Delta 450.
Go ahead, man.
Just checking welfare.
We're fine. Just dealing with several subjects.
We only have one this afternoon.
Mary Ida.
Alice. Charlie 430 10-4 clear. See very 10-4. 5814 is Callis. CALLIS. ID 11826.
Negative 39.
10-453.
Devon, contact Jasmine. It's going to be the red house. Advising a 4 to 5-year-old male outside, saying his family left. RP's in a 2004 black Dodge Stratus. We'll stand by. Delta 480 with 380. Delta 460 clear. If I'm about to hope. In calls of suspicious activity and a loud music.
Also, the night in your fellows up here.
An RP with third party 10-4. 10-4. 10-4, 10-4. 10-0-1, 10.
Your location?
Steady westbound at Niles, Georgia, north 5453.
Okay, so you know, 5453 is steady and out.
Reference my call. Can you call back to RP to Stephanie Flores at the 442-7613?
10-4, just need to step out.
That's a laundromat, Prescott and Horn.
Horn.
3 or male.
10-4, just tell her daughter will be waiting for her there.
10-4.
I'll be on info, just waiting to see if she was 10-4 on info.
Game 95 in Ross CDC, don't mail.
Game 95, 10-4.
205, out of Roland, Tech, Nueces, and Regis with negative 29. Also going to be Kane and Holly. It's going to be for 90, 40.
Sam, Tom, Edward, Robert, Lincoln, Ida, Nora, George, Griffin, Charles, Black Male, 25,
10-4, thank you.
1990, and he was 180.
460,
that should be a few.
go ahead.
Be sure the 90 and if you make a note that it's here.
That's jumping in front of vehicles.
Right.
Yeah, 10-4.
323 on foot. 10 Turner, Texas.
That's 40 up plate.
Go ahead.
Delta 480, go ahead.
87 Charles 9120.
Michelle, 5870, white female.
0, 10-4.
10-4, she's at home.
450, 10-4.
9212.
430, 10-4.
430 to the loud music on Dusty Dawn.
For David.
Point 2 to the laundromat, where was that?
That's there and above.
Prescott and Horn. And it was a 6.2.
I think so. We wanted to assign to the
Support at 0308.
Jasny.
Should we get back down 3058, Laguna Shore. Purpose of Brunswick.
Alright, Laguna. Charlie 450, Charlie 430, turn out for a one-way driver, Betty Jean and Holly, for a Mustang Costa coming in.
71 on another.
Airport 71, 10,000.
Motion detected. C Moto home.
607. 1702 Morris, cross street's going to be 14th and 15th. It's going to be for a 47-year-old female, doesn't feel well, slurring, advised, has been drinking, conscious breathing. Feet are swollen.
10-4.
Work off fire, dispatch time is 0309.
Believe it at this time.
8258.
I heard Alameda on Henry, Robert, David, 8258, 10-4.
101, Lakeway in.
Alameda, Ohio, 10-4. The unknown color advised vehicle was going eastbound on the westbound side. It's a male driver. No vehicle description.
Texas.
That works. Bravo 445. I'm not seeing one. Let me run her again.
When you have a minute, can you 21 dispatch?
Can you also run it with the first name Annabelle?
Charlie 440, I'll be around to Triple Ground, 460.
5875.
Delta 4 and 5, could you repeat?
Run over Hazel out of Trophy Club. And deal's clear.
Boy, Edward, Lincoln, Edward. Adam,
Delta 4.
Delta 410, Delta 460 for backup EMS, 1702 Morris, 1702 Morris. It's going to be for a 45-year-old female who's been drinking, conscious breathing.
Air clear, 1862.
Coastal coming in.
So, on the call to the show, when we were teaming up,
23.
once we arrived at CDC and Outpost, about music, Tuscarora and Outpost, are these the clinic contact?
Just so I understand correctly, like radio transmissions?
10-4, I know that there's dispatchers trying to raise us, and we're keying up because we're in trouble with the wells, but I don't know if it shows that at all.
Adam Edward 112 1969.
10-4. 10-4, Adam 46, Shannon.
10-4 for CDC. Adam 405.
Adam 415.
Google. Can you show us out at Baldwin and ES for a couple minutes for training?
10-4.
Audrey Allen Drive at Costa Terragon Apartments.
2240 North Padre Island Drive, Costa Caraganda, apartment number 13204. Repeating 13204. Call should be Leopard 937. It's going to be for 57-year male, conscious breathing. Patient's lethargic. Work on fire. Dispatch time is 0314.
Are you there with him, Segovia? Negative.
I'm about to ride with the bus.
Yeah, just let him know if he's injured too. I'll take care of the paperwork.
813 information.
Well, that's just part of the job.
Line reference, garden compound, and neighbor's house.
Check the area. Notify there any wrong way drivers.
Further SA 1853. 450
We'll go 257.
258.
Worldwide Digital Radio.
Adams is negative.
Billy with the Y.
Check for a noise complaint at 5902 St. Andrews. Color decline.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
For Agnes Baldwin.
Those real quick to this convenience store.
Civic 4-door, black in color. Rebecca or Jamie Carrillo, Edinburgh, Texas, negative 29. Shows to verify mailing.
FM 70, County Road 71A, Frank John Young, 8014.
10-4, go ahead.
29 John Frank Nora 6456. John Frank Nora 6456.
Beacon 12, it's just going to be west of that collision.
Wearing black, it's going to be across the street from the bar. PD's being advised. We're cross fire. Dispatch time is 316.
Be at the pump. 10-4.
Area Tucker, 12293. I think for Billy Robertson. I do find 4 Amanda Southside. Can you give me the approximate year of age?
If I have the visa, the card number for the amendment.
Delta 380, Delta 410, Delta 480 for a man. For a man down. Buford at Southport. Buford at Southport. We have a male laying on the ground by the stop sign. Advised on the sidewalk, unknown if breathing, wearing black, across from a bar. Delta 4 or Delta 3?
Well, what unit are you sending over there?
3, Delta 380, Delta 410, Delta 480.
We'll do the Delta 4 unit, let the Delta 3s go home.
I'm almost there.
For Delta 380, that's how you can.
Slow down or whatever. I'm going to check it with them. Okay, still work. Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah.
Last seen eastbound on Williamsport Airline, control 3 at 318.
Adam 452.
Adam 450, 10-4.
Yes, I can check it.
There's a DOT violation, 10,320 Boulder.
Doesn't match.
Boulder Price on loud music.
10-4.
10-4. 10-4.
17 in service.
Delta 430 not to main, 10-4.
39, 11 East 12.
10-4. 5-4, he's fine.
So, supervisor, you clear on the call?
Up 4, copy.
Delta 410, 10-4, Delta 410.
Anyone else on code is phone down and can 18 medics? Yep, for that too.
ID 7369.
ID 7369.
I'm going not down to the
You have a check on left hand for traffic. 21 on 90.
21 on 90, 10-4.
John Charles Sam 4729. Hey, Matak, come over.
John Paul Sam 4729, 10-4.
John Charles Sam.
John Charles Sam 4729, 10-4.
That's where you're at.
Dangerous drugs.
Delta 480, 10-4.
Go ahead.
9, state's still down. I lead on him.
ID that's eligible.
10-4, that's correct.
10-4. He's about 27 years of age, 5'11". Brown over green eyes. Light brown skin tone.
10-4, if you would now.
Alright, thank you, sir.
10-4. 99 of 1959.
And 4, show me on traffic of the vehicle exiting the North Shore exit. Correction, pulling over at the North Shore exit in front of Denny's.
230, I'm 10-4. Can you just county warrant? Save the MCs. 10-4.
Delta 430, 10-4.
He's got an alias.
10-4.
And that alias.
Item 420 MC.
A number on.
10-4.
His name is Jose Garcia, but it's the same person. Did you want those MCs?
Longview West, requesting contact.
Subject's going to be.
Delta 430, I'm in route for Maine.
Delta 430. 10-4.
Item 420, I'm 10-4.
330.
Yeah, go traffic up here.
Bravo 450 location.
Staples at Agnes, John Sam Henry, 7915.
Staples at Agnes, John Sam Henry, 7915, 10-4.
430. Detail 430, 10-4. Double ticket.
Party separated here, 5-3. I will take out a lot of music on beach track.
Charlie 450 with 2960, 10-4.
Vehicle, top plate, Boy Parking, 6713.
Boy Parking, 6714. Loud music, 1047 beach class. 207 beach
It's 1 o'clock. It's -1 degree. Reaching the world, touching your heart. From the greatest city in the world on AM 1611, 186 meters medium wave, and AM 5895, 49 meters shortwave. You're in radio. Listening to the great music of our time. By your friend,
I almost had a DB break into my unit over here to try to leave the main station.
This is
You want overtime or what?
the Northern Star.
I just got out on a DWI follow, but I'll let you know in a couple minutes.
Hits, flops, and rarities.
North Shore exit. Correction, pulling over at the North Shore exit.
Thank you for listening to family-friendly Northern Star, your global media. Radio Northern Star, where we play great music of our
702 North
time.
Chaparral, the old Greyhound bus station. 702 North Chaparral, the old Greyhound bus station. Acknowledge.
Give me 2960 exact again.
Greatest memories of all time.
I'm tracking at 4402 Swap Pass. Over. Greyhound bus station. 702 North Chaparral, the old Greyhound bus station. It's going to be a subject passed out, male or female, wearing a black button-down and blue jeans. Advised at the bus bar.
Delta 4, clear the Adam unit. 460 myself be clearing up over here in a minute. We'll be able to head over there. He's not a vehicle, correct?
That's negative.
That's it, we're just
Walking to
hold that for
left
just 1
lane,
second.
the proper 35, 9800.
Alpha 15, I'll show you clear, and Delta 40, I'll show you holding on.
Trunk and move it.
Simple. Delta 450 myself, I'm coming for you. Individual that may have a CT.
Delta 450, 10-4.
Clear, blocking lost line. And 4-5, you still need us on control 2?
That's negative.
1691, 4362.
PD.
10-4, second.
Texas ID 2298-7401, 2298-7401.
Lines in Castro, Washington.
2240 North Padre Island Drive, 2240 North Padre Island Drive. I-37. Survey for 57-year-old male, conscious breathing, patient lethargic, fell down earlier today. Possibly 15 months medication. No difficulty breathing, mumbling. Medic 9's on scene requesting engine. For coffee EMS 1, time is 0331.
Section 742-510-4. Status shows clear. For Oscar,
May 1st of 1964.
Man, 230 clear.
10 for clear. Showing you en route to disregard.
310.
That's where you can move that man down?
Delta 480, 10 for Upper Mendo.
Reaching that other unit. 469, I believe, is out of service.
For that pending loud music complaint, 4422 South Alameda, 4422 South Alameda, the Alameda apartment, possibly apartment 29.
That level 202 was the information only report I sent, and for
Delta 450 is a disturbance. It's advisor officers just dropped off the daughter. The daughter's back at the location in Nueces Garcia. White shirt, black shorts.
You have to go back over there?
There's probably about 6 of them right now.
Delta 450, where do you want me to show you en route to?
Larry, I'll just over there in 440.
Delta 430, I'm 1057. I'll bring around to that man down on my beat. 2010-4.
Adam 420, you still need me on 2? Second year welfare.
Negative.
We're John 863.
1, last 4 of 1.
440, 10-4.
Advise by input states down.
9, engine 9, correction, engine 9.
2960 starting.
523 west.
4335.
Center 483. 43 good.
K9, the package is in a position which we can't...
450, info, 10-4.
78420, 78420, and suspect is 27 has any priors?
Yard, she's still screaming and complaining. It keeps saying hurry.
Okay, can you run 2 people for me, please?
10-4, just advise state is down though.
Isn't there like an MC warrant on my my screen?
Right. Unit, is it pulled up?
Can you be en route to the area of 44 and 77? 44 westbound 77. Have a passerby calling in a silver Ford Focus, swerving all over the road. They're passing cut 6 and it come up to the line.
Is that officer?
Adam Boy, Adam Robert, item 11, 2, and 95. Name is Donahue. It's David Union, Nora, Adam Henry, Ocean. First name is Jacqueline. Spellings John Adam, Charles, Queen Union, Edward Lincoln, Ida Nora Edward, 129 of 97.
87.
97.
No, fine. You left the vehicle over here. The officer that drove it up.
27.
Delta 330 again. The same fight that was outside. They're saying the subjects are inside the lobby now. There's about 5 of them. The RP's wanting them to leave the restaurant.
South for 30-10-4.
For Jabari McZeal, date of birth 11-2-95, has 1 MC.
We don't have any returns for any vehicles.
Negative.
Actively punching somebody in the face and the victim claiming pain in his chin.
What's the address of CZ?
615 North Upper Broadway, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, I can bump it up, sir. You want to kick it back?
Ida 4-3.
Ida 4-3, go ahead.
Are we having issues getting returns?
Currently down. 50.
Copy of George X-ray 6197.
before you tell my
Hold here.
Address.
Address. I'm in the area out here. I'm coming up to the microphone bureau.
Hey, well, if we can try to hold him there and get Kane on.
220, so far.
I got him.
Get on your...
There you got him.
Delta 450.
We're taking a minute.
She said she's got 2 units with her. You there with her?
425, 10-4.
Yeah, and addicts, the third case number to that.
Okay, I'm talking more.
Okay, that's fine. Medicaid, engine 10, Medicaid, trauma call at Arlington and Ayers. Arlington and Ayers, it's going to be for a 50-year-old male, conscious and breathing. Advised he was exiting the truck and he fell in a hole, possibly slipped. Work off EMS 1, time is 0341.
Bravo 415, right at CDC.
Bravo 415, 10-4. 430, 10-4. 10 arriving, 10-4.
394. Patrol southbound on 77 to the limit. Negative contact with that vehicle. 1 advised Metro.
91, 10-4.
One adult female in custody. 2860, give her case number and start at the top.
B26, adult female custody 342, 10-4 on the impound. You get out to like a Bravo 450 on the traffic stop at Staples and Agnes. Staples and Agnes.
Does have an active CCW.
What are you looking for?
That's the 10-4, he says.
Okay, 10-4. I just want to make sure. I'm going to see if I can let him on.
Your location. Information still coming in. Go ahead.
The school been called in third party.
Do you have any calls?
Check for William Hamilton. I've been feeling depressed. Could be a black Dodge or silver Dodge.
Earlier. I'm not getting any kind of vehicle return. Is the system down or something?
That's 10-4. State's down right now.
Is it going to be at the squad pass in Grand Junction for the pickup?
Brown.
10-4. It's going to be Burris.
Alright, mom's gonna leave the area. She's gonna, daughter's an adult. I'm clear. Be back around to Staples and
Agnes?
Yeah, that's where Bravo unit was, right?
10-4 Delta 480 was going to go ahead and back her up.
The involvement's coming back to 3200 South Lamar Boulevard, 120 to Elizabeth Bowen.
Adam 415, 1 detained at 345.
4, is that involvement on the phone number?
445, 10-4.
Involvement on 22 West Rock.
That's on the phone number.
Show's clear, but it's in route to the Hookah Lounge.
2300 West Rock.
10-4. Drivson, Morgan, QL, 10-4. Ready?
Subject left, I'll be going 42 River Hill Drive.
10-4.
Cross Street's going to be spawning in River Hill.
Bravo 475.
It's going to be for a patient.
Bravo 475.
52 years.
Show's out here at the Hookah Lounge.
Patients in the room.
10-4.
Charles in the back. Work off EMS 1, time is 1911.
I'm actually having somebody assist on 12.
Motion detected. Scene photo.
476.
Home. Motion detected. C Moto. Home.
Okay, don't see 10-4.
I'm gonna have a gun to run and one subject to run, and then I'm gonna need a check on the prior history for felony convictions.
John Tom 06665.
10-4.
John Tom 06665.
Serial number, but stays down. We can't do any criminal histories right now.
Medic 3 available, returning.
Ready, 6864?
Be on the subject by the way.
6864, what area was that?
Warm Springs entrance, Edmund Street.
Location.
10-4.
5, 7. No, negative.
10-4.
10-4-5.
Let's go.
Do I have that serial number?
He's going to be wearing a black and white shirt, blue jeans, brown boots. Stage for staying safe. PD's been advised. Work off EMS 1, time is 1913.
Alright.
Vehicles are
10-4.
Recovered, it's just out of the vicinity.
It's going to be Nora Mary 434150.
Tonight. 238 Osage out of the city and standby for the
Negative, you do not
Delta 440.
those reports. Case number, please.
10-4, are you 10-4 on the update advising Patricia Gregg pulled a gun on him and left in a taxi? No direction to travel.
Do the call first, and I'll see if they will do a return.
Delta 4 to 440.
The name and date of birth? The call this year, and
10-4, thank you. And date of birth is 2/8/84.
Salazar Arthur 28 of 84 to 4.
Six out here, they're going to be 12.
10-4.
Front. China, South Rock. Show me what
10-4.
Forty to 75 for me.
05, 314 and 310.
That's 412, 10 report. On MD.
10-4. Report noise complaint at Dusty Dawn and Grace Valley.
What's your call?
Call the car.
Yep, for the phone Lawrence and window.
Y'all do the felony convictions the same way?
10-4, you're on mix.
Okay, 10-4. We're going to have a 12 anyways. Is there any way you can call us back to info whenever state comes back up so we can run that back for felony conviction?
Crossland.
10-4.
Thank you.
Okay, but what was it you had?
68, 64, 10-4. Adult male in custody at 353 and standby. Item over 5, case number 0028. Repeat, 0028. I'll start in impound. EMS 1, time is 9.
Whose location?
Robert 2820. King Lincoln Robert 2820.
Let's break on the subject. Threatened. He's
10
minutes ago.
Adult female, starting mileage 41. 10-4, 355.
33395 Frank. 133395 Frank.
Frank 406 is advising on
39 Jasmine Court. It's going to be
Supervisor, you there on the
several subjects outside yelling. Here's a bunch of loud cars. No description. I know what's going on. I don't have another unit available.
And gonna build your mountain. Go for my great film.
440, 10-4.
Who's in the West End play as well. That was from 1961. And yes, as well,
Delta 430, clear, 10-4. Delta 4.
Second left, you can't miss it. Fine deal,
Delta 4, just supervisor, pending call for disturbance in progress and a suspicious vehicle.
Sam, Ida, Mary, Ocean, Nora, Tom, Ocean, Nora. First name William, 1110, and that's it.
There's the one that a lovely silver black.
Delta 410, 10-4.
352.
10-4.
I'll be headed out to around McKenzie to get with
Shall be leaving property for the day.
Time for 0357. It's clear, 10-4.
10-4, I'll be clear.
7-1 is change base. I'll hit to the middle. 14
Decline contact.
State's still down.
10-4. Disregarding that, I was looking at the wrong way turn. For King Lincoln Robert 2820, it is going to be unconfirmed with an actually no vehicle coverage found.
Try 320 right.
I'm clear.
Sure. That's 440, 10-4.
Just check high school, Cobra.
Alarm
10529 SPAD, 10529 SPAD, Suite 110 at the Little Caesars. Point of alarm with unauthorized opening.
Is that just verifying my signature?
Uniform route.
It is coming up in our commonplace. I'm just not seeing it on the map.
It shows us from 10518 to 10530.
Bravo 4.
Sister Resident Patrol 3, they have a pending burglary in progress, a disturbance in progress, a suspicious activity, and a loud noise complaint. That's 10-4.
Do we have any of our units available?
Did you copy?
Right 406.
That's negative.
Henry's 909, section 112.
Is being requested on info?
Arthur Salazar. They would do a felony convictions list. He has one.
Okay, 41, F2, Trump County Jail.
If you don't mind, can you get a message from county and the state?
1918.
Therefore, where'd you want me to fax it again?
CDC review.
Simple.
And were you all able to check for 27, 29 for him, or is that still down?
Negative, that part's still down.
Okay, 10-4.
20 en route. What was the suspect vehicle?
SUV and a red Cherokee.
Here's the last word, 22.
Delta 480, starting in pound 10-4.
Bravo 460.
Bravo 460.
207.
Yeah, that's maintenance workers.
10-4, Bravo 480, I'll show you clear.
Bravo 480 to 4.
Bravo 4.
How many units do we have out at the hookah lounge?
We have 425, 430, 445, and 475 with the 2 off duties. Any unit out of the hookah lounge that can clear to assist with Patrol 3?
Bravo 445, we're in Corpus Christi 12, and we'll be trying out the site.
10-4. And can you advise on the third ID unit out there? We only have 2 logged in, 11826 and 8424. 10-4. 6865, 10-4.
It's not a disturbance, it's a loud party. They're going inside. You shut the clip. I'll be around to that moment.
The 440,
453, advising traffic hazard, Gracie Farms, and
North. 10-4, can you switch over?
Service Road northbound, Silver Dodge Gray, caravan, stalled, blocking right turn lane.
Delta 410, 10-4, I'll show you out with Delta 480. It's going to be, correction, Delta 440. It's going to be to 666 Airport, strikes at Airport in Old Brownsville. Stripes at Airport in Old Brownsville. Imagine that female was running around the dumpster and a male in a white Chevy was chasing her. License plate King Frank Boy 7768 occurred about 5 to 10 minutes ago. Was chasing the female from the store to Veracruz.
Delta 450 on 1095 CC, adult female 3.8.
20? What's the case number on here?
I think you went 13, hold it.
280028. Stand by, let me run it in the call. Try for third check for noise complaint 4101 Brett. Call it decline contact.
Delta 340 to 4.
What was your starting mileage?
3.8.
3.8 10-4. Delta 440, state's down right now. I'm not getting a return on the LP.
10-4.
430, 10-4. Delta 430, I'll show you on Delta 4 to a suspicious vehicle, Daytona and Bonner Parkway. Daytona and Bonner Parkway. The vehicle keeps going up and down Daytona. No license plate to young male driver and to Candy Apple Crown Victoria. 430 now.
60 Mark Riverside, 2021.
E430 clear. Advise if I can see the vehicle or not.
Delta 430, I'll show you clear.
Delta 240.
2970, Delta
4.8.
4.
4.8 at 410. 410.
Delta 440 right.
Delta 440, 10-4.
700 block of diamond cut.
443, that's 10-4, 700 diamond cut. Adam 420, record ride. Adam 420, 10-4.
23.
Delta 410, 10-4. 411. 10-4.
8424, Bravo 4 mobile.
Bravo 4 here. 5129.
Yes, ma'am. In just a second, I have 4 rescues.
10-4? Charlie 460, bookings driving. 460, 10-4.
Charlie 375 now.
Bravo 430 and 10-4, airline and SCID.
528, 10-4.
Charlie 450, 10-4 en route. 10-4 on her location.
Bravo 445, 10-4.
John William 1115.
7-1.
58 to JAC point, please.
Airport 10 and 11.
Airport 53.
Probably just a stretcher. Charles.
Charles 0414.
46.
3136
Road, apartment 2. Complainant advised her daughter is suicidal. There are no weapons, but the daughter has not taken her medication for today.
440, 10-4 from Galahar.
Double from Edward 10.
Delta 450.
USC 24. Just waiting mail.
430, 10-4.
465, 10-4.
Show me out, service.
Negative. What is showing as a gang member?
Delta 4, 10-4.
Only out of round.
Bravo 445.
160, same traffic.
743, I'm clearing route.
10-4.
10-4, check for suspicious activity in area 3400 Houston, 3400 Houston. Call to contact whether multiple cars and trucks at the location. Also, subject, where that house is known to sell. 430, Delta 460 for PI subject, 512 North Chaparral, the rehab bar. 513 North Chaparral, the rehab bar. It's going to be a intoxicated female, white female, slim build, black polo shirt, dark blue jeans. Person doesn't have a way home. We'll be outside it and across the street. Early February. Copy additional on the call.
It looks like George apparently in the call.
Sorry, 448.
440, 10-4. 450, 10-4.
Baker 4.
Adam Bravo, 10-4.
440, 10-4.
453, Frank.
Frank 0419.
Bravo 445 shows route to CDC.
Bravo 425, 10-4.
32, south-south, America, Australia.
Delta 430 arrived. Delta 430, 10-4.
FTA.
Rosewood at Baldwin. It's going to be a green Dodge truck, hit a light pole.
1037 clear.
Delta 4. It's going to be close to the Dollar General in front of a bar.
So to be clear, was the subject breathing?
That was 460, right? Delta 449 route.
Husband's having a hard time telling she is changing color though.
Delta 460, 10-4. 2970, 10-4. 10-4. Delta 410, 10-4. RP can see the officer. Expired in 2000.
Delta 449 route.
Delta 440, 10-4.
David 49, go ahead.
Yeah, I think it's on the other side. This is Dollar General.
474, available.
Morgan, I guess?
Yeah. Morgan and Rosewood.
Delta 440, Morgan and Rosewood, 10-4.
You copy tag Boy 9 7724.
Boy 9, 7724, 10-4.
49 Cavassos.
40 conscious and breathing, Delta 4.
The 4 copy.
Nicole.
39.
Negative 29 out of usual restrictions. Adam and Paul 32, Class B boy, start 2021, status is clear. Yeah, I'm adding the charger.
10-4.
Boy 9, 7724.
Yeah, 10-4.
Just verifying, you have fire in US now, right?
Delta 410, 10-4. And Delta 430, your case number is 0031. Repeat 0031. And en route to CDC adult female, 10-4. Starting to at 423.
2970 is in the area.
Thanks. 2970, 10-4.
I get as much damage. Joe, tell more once the record gets here and pulls it off.
10-4, it was 185912.
185942.
42, 10-4.
1100 block of Laguna Shores on Charles Nora Zebra 7463.
1100 Laguna Shores, Charles Nora Zebra 7463, 10-4.
3100 Morgan, 600 Rosewood, 10-4.
Everybody stays down.
East 38th Street.
Stays down.
10-4.
Okay, so you just put it on the call then, I'm sorry.
That's fine, 10-4.
Any EUD on Charlie?
504 straight around to 32 alarm at 600 South Lopez, Philipsburg, South Carolina, advanced pain care.
Heavy front end damage, not drivable, 10-4.
There's not a current fire there, but we've all on unit that we need to look out for.
Good. Hey, Cap.
It's going to be 17809, lock loading loose. 17809, lock loading loose.
The caller wants to speak to an officer about a neighbor's dog that's always barking through the fence and biting their dog.
Airport 53. 201
Edward.
Edward, 201 at KRMC 2029.
01768, repeat, Charles 1801768.
Was there one more digit?
Delta 460 clear, 10-4.
Delta 460, show me traffic.
For me,
Delta 460 location.
2 videos, and I got 18.
John Sartine and Waters.
Anyone?
On John Sam Nora 4832.
John Sartain and Water on John Sam Nora 4832, 10-4.
Delta 4.
Delta 4.
I'm out there, Cap Major. You make a notification to EQS. There is radiator fluid leaking out of the truck, and there's a small bit of it that's made it into one of the storm drains.
Bravo 430 clear.
That's clear, room 6.
Bravo 430, 10-4.
2033.
Bravo 480 clear.
Bravo 480, 10-4.
Bravo 460.
Bravo 460, 10-4.
86.
Airport 71 on Edward.
For disturbance at the McDonald's 301 US 77. Contact Clark Keller. He's got a mail inside the restaurant wearing a long sleeve red shirt, black pants. She was advised by another customer that he had a can of beer in the back pocket. He also borrowed to use the company phone and doesn't want to give it back.
He's using the McDonald's company phone. But not,
We're breathing but not conscious.
10-4. Next over to JJC. In the room 630. 1260 deal.
44, go ahead.
1457777. And I guess where our computer's at, brother.
10-4, you just want to lock?
10-4, are we back there? Log it, please.
10-4.
Thank you.
35, 10-4.
Bravo 475 Rob.
Bravo 475, 10-4.
10-4.
You self-refined suspicious package 1610 and fill. Unit check line.
440, no burglary. Have a clear. Check. Hispanic male wearing a red long sleeve t-shirt and black pants. Check.
Bravo Bravo 2 on 42.
Charlie 420, 10-4.
Bravo 445, send a message.
10-4.
Charlie 445, you're outside last call. Charlie 450, I'm off 50 also with him.
10-4.
Delta 450 to Bravo 450, mobile 4.
That's negative. State's down right now.
So 450 to 480. Yeah, I'm at the vehicle.
Who's lit?
Bravo, Bravo answer? Zebra. I show it to you.
Negative, it's not.
Okay, that's it.
10-4, thanks.
1104, 10-4. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
13 to 10, he's at 470.
010 Leeward, 15010 Leeward at the Leeward Isle Apartments. coming in from the unit pool. He's busy on callback.
Send him our way when I go now.
Negative.
416 route.
Roll 480.
Units copy for shots heard in the area of 2410 Cruise. Rising 6 shots from the west of the residence. On patrol 2 at 434.
I'll go with the name and just
He's on the way. He was just advising over the radio. He is staff to meet him there at the back door.
BK units, I'm holding on. You need somebody to let them in and let them out?
BK 19, go ahead.
Who called in?
Should be in the 700 block of
Willis Pate with signature?
of an audible alarm sounding.
He said he's unable to do it because he has an airline coming in that he's going to have to tend to.
10-4.
Is that I'm releasing route?
He said in about 10 minutes, and he mentioned, I asked him what exact gate, and he mentioned, he said he thinks it's 18G.
764.
10-4.
Somehow it's switched over. We can't use CAN system right now.
Good. Yeah, I've got the...
10-4, when you clear the stop, I can go with you guys, but I can't do that until it's cleared. Did you...
No. 234.
Frank, can you operate 3234 10-4?
All units still to be closed until units...
David William.
Yeah. You still need me here? Or take that out of me and pass on that shot, sir?
Where's he?
Nah, you can clear him in. Alright, you got the case crash number. Yeah, I'll get him in. Don't worry about it.
Number right now.
Can you give me the Adam you have on that shot, sir?
For Adam 420, I'll show you clear.
He's very anti-police, just so you know.
Few messages. They haven't been advised yet, but my supervisor's trying to contact DPS status.
Bravo 415 to Bravo 4 mobile.
Later.
Charlie 415 10-4.
I'll tell him to come back in 10 minutes or so. Bravo 415, Bravo 4 mobile.
Bravo 4 here.
That wind was pushed in.
Yes, ma'am. I just feel I'm going to arrest you.
10-4.
You can show us both around to Intel Suites.
Charlie 450 10-4.
970, don't put no attachment. Drop the patch, go ahead.
2970 at 439.
Clear with comment. Delta 40, record.
Delta 480, record rush.
Delta 440, can we have a crash number and a case number?
10-4.
Traffic.
Yeah, I'm in contact there with crew. They're waiting for the ambulance.
10-4, can you verify what gate that was?
You are able to...
There's a like an 18G, but let me go check on this number.
White pickup, pulling a...
Delta 460 10-4.
Airport 53.
Craig 445 southbound with license. So trying to check out.
10-4.
5 line.
Delta 450 59 10-4.
10 traffic.
Delta 410 area 10-4. Bravo 480 10-4.
Airport 53.
3400.
Airport 53.
There's an AirMed ambulance over here by gate 10B. Looks like he's turning around. Not sure if he's lost or not.
For the moment, I'm trying to find him.
10-4. Clear.
10-4. He's making his way back that way.
10-4, are you waiting on a...
460, I'll show you clear.
It's going to be Spanish with
negative.
Airport 56.
I did see up there up front.
That's a negative. They went down when you're leaving the employee parking lot. 72 in the skilled facility.
43 10-4.
She's in front of
Negative case number, adult female custody, beginning mileage 17388.
Adult female to CDC 10-4 443. And your case number is going to be 330033.
Charlie at 450 area.
Charlie 450 10-4.
Well, George, we're clear on it. I'm monitoring more time. We're en route to 1.
Charlie 420 10-4.
We'll be headed to you guys after.
Bravo 60, show me that Parkway 22 white camper, man.
Park Road 22 and White Cap 10-4.
Call shit up there.
no
460, I'm going to have to restart my computer.
460, 10 I'll look you on.
Last seen east on northwest. Display 85 Lincoln, 5318.
George?
Yeah, come on.
Looking at be on the vehicle. Copy plate Charles Mary 5 King 800.
010-4.
91 on Frank? I don't see him here at all.
Could be the seekers, could be crew.
I've been looking, I'm not sure, I haven't been able to get my eyes on them again.
The vehicle's left. For your subject, Arthur Salazar Jr., date of birth 2/8/1984. He's going to be wanted out of San Patricio for neglect of a child. What about them? You have that warrant from the back. Except for any local charges? T412. Yeah, you have a lawful carry of a weapon. That's a bar. So,
K453?
I believe they're going back over there to the same day. Yeah.
10B?
Copy a plate. 10-4. I see an ambulance headed that way with 2 other cars.
John Nora Charles.
Repeat that one more time?
I see an ambulance headed that way, 10B, with 2 other vehicles.
10-4. Delta 430.
Charles Robert Frank 6020. 402 Alameda 10-4. Maybe 5600 blocks north of Lamar.
Yeah, I think dispatch looking for you on patrol 2.
Station 20, second ambulance call. Station 3, respond ambulance, psychiatric patient. As if he was leaving the employee parking lot.
10-4, let me hit him.
Negative.
1510.
Station 20, second ambulance call. Station 3, respond ambulance for psychiatric patient. Request 5 law enforcement. 31326, Chincoteague Road, New Church, 2039.
Oh, yeah, the answer, yeah.
The address to 1701.
Give you an updated address or anything? Yeah, I went over to his house and did a search.
1701.
He was over there at search of his home.
Delta 385, 10-4, you out of line.
You got him evicted over here. He didn't give you like a mom or dad address? No, that was the one that that's what he was staying at. Did you look up?
Center responding, station 3, staying down at 2040.
Maybe his or his chick's previous address on Eileen. But that's all I have, man.
Can you go up there or can you get
3133 South Alameda at the HEB at Alameda and McCall. 3133 South.
13 to 10, you 10-4? We're 10-4, I have 11.
You still over there right now?
Right now I am. Somehow forgot to bring a blank for you.
Town Road, Pearl Drive, apartment number 2.
I got one of those. I can bring that over to you.
Patient.
Okay, 10-4, if you're not busy. And then,
she is voluntarily agreeing to go to the hospital. They're requesting
and then I think Steelos is coming in to get him home.
I'll meet you over in a second.
I'll meet you at the back there.
For Medic 10, Medic 10, medical stick call at 1757 Galahar. 1757 Galahar. It's going to be at Palacios Residential, unit number B848. Contract's going to be Hawkinson and Shaw. It's going to be for 64-year-old. Boarding party is the patient. No chest pain, no difficulty breathing. The door is open. It's going to be in the front. It's going to have right side pain. Information still coming in. Work on fire. Dispatch time is 4:53.
12 will be in route.
Arriving here at the airplane family.
12 on 23.
I'll be standing by for the minute.
Number 40, your record is going to be Sanford.
Can you do a callback? Get an ETA?
10-4. 1526, 10-4.
Delta 440, the ETA is 15 minutes.
Is it clear 7?
That's a location.
Go ahead.
Delta 4, I'm clear.
5829.
Delta 4, clear, 10-4.
10-4.
Delta 460, 10-4.
Hey, go ahead. He's been released, so I'm just going to take him to main. Okay, so he's been released? Yeah, 10-4. We just need to transfer the unit. Okay, well, hold on. We'll do that right now. Okay, 10-4.
1 male detained, 1 male in custody, 456.
Delta 450. I'll be 10-6 at MMC.
With Erica Rios at the Walmart Staples. 10-4. 109 South Staples.
Hello, sir. The 29 for the subject and plan on the farm arms on our call. Is there a way you can resend them or rerun them?
To a Paul Smith, address on Piccadilly, this city.
Yeah, people in the 2013 Ford Focus is coming back to the gas pump or address 1701 Resaca.
I don't know. I guess we could run it by Adam 4.
10-4.
In the front by the site triage entrance.
10-4.
10-4. Did we commit them? Yeah, we had to. Give me take it to main and then just have like Jesse pick me up and take it back to my unit. We'll take it over to main and then I can give you a ride back over here. Jesse's still waiting on that record.
Yeah, his record ran out of gas. And that was before that.
Charlie 450, go ahead.
And clean. And I feel
10-4, 7765, King J. George, 4362.
who's wrong this?
91793 all around. He's out of Texas. Up to second. Good. Smith, first name Michael, middle name Paul.
Time for a bit of credence.
92093. He has a DL out of Louisiana.
Bravo 450.
Forty-six 10 Lamont, starting mileage 24 at 10-4 at 5 a.m.
Kyle, maybe it's Pearson, someone from the university, I guess.
10-4. 10-4.
For an unknown nature, 2802 Cimarron, 2802 Cimarron at the Cimarron Senior Apartment, permit 319319. Address is going to be from CAD history. There's a male that called into his alarm company. That sounds elderly. He's saying he's in his bed and he needs help. No other information. Bravo 4.
Bravo 4, 10-4.
Bravo 4, 10-4.
Bravo 16, are we on code? Cancel that, Delta.
For Jason Alexander Bettis, date of birth 9/17/93. Has a 200 ID, expires 2015, selling eligible. Date of birth 6025 Saratoga, appointment 506. Meant to be negative 29 all the way around.
440 and 450. Go to mobile. Here at the command post, you heading over here or what?
Driving status temporarily unavailable when I ran the license number for him.
Paper check. Alright. 58.44. Yeah, mine's not. I don't think Frank or Buckler's working. It's giving some type of error when you try to get some fuel, so you might wait. I think Frank and Buckler are going right now, but you guys need to head over there to refuel.
460 miles not working either, so clear up all there.
Okay. Yeah, they're, I think they're en route already, but just give them a few minutes and then you guys go take care of that.
Someone called them. Yeah, I wonder what it is, what they wanted me about. I mean, obviously I've got the vehicle.
Adam 420, yeah. I went inside the store too and tried to run it inside and it still doesn't work.
Tempo. You guys on your way right now?
Additional details I need to be able.
Yeah, I'm out there from Old Brownsville.
Tempo. Adam 430, Adam 4, I'm headed that way. So.
And we're going to be in the parking lot.
Charlie 450, 10-4. 385, 10-4. 1323 cameras. Contact Jennifer.
185942.
450, accurate towing route.
Roll 480 traffic.
Route 480 location.
Be airline and Holly on Henry Frank Paul 7
720.
Frank Paul 7720, airline holiday. 430.
Conscious and breathing. Just slow them down.
Conscious and breathing. 10-4, Bravo, copy. Bravo 4, copy, direct.
Show me on service at 49 minutes for a few minutes. Charlie 420, don't know.
420, 10-4, en route to 50.
460, have you code 2-4?
Bravo 445.
Bravo 45, 10-4.
You can show both units clear back in service. That subject will be
Charlie 415, 10-4, copy.
early to the hospital by EMS. Bravo 445, shows out Bravo 40.
Bravo 45, where Bravo, what unit?
Bravo 40.
200 from that Riverside.
They already are moving from the system. I have a hard copy and back to CDC.
Okay, 10-4. Are you looking at the hard copy right now?
Go.
Alright, we haven't made it inside CDC yet, but would you mind sending us in a message the data warrant? And you said it was for child neglect, 10-4?
10-4, child neglect.
Yeah, if you can just send us the warrant number and date of warrant so we can put it in our report.
10-4.
Thank you.
Number, Coffin Apartment, apartment 1103. Contact Aaron at the location. There's someone knocking on the door. Somebody's there tracking his phone to that apartment.
LT, I got an arrest here if you have a chance. Oh, I see. You're on our line. Can you get it? Yeah, I'll get it.
This is comes crawling back to case shift.
I will be come July.
Sorry, can you route for shots here, 2410 Cruise, 2410 Cruise Street. Repeat declining contact, advises you have 3 shots in the area.
We're going to meet Gebauer by wherever his POV is, let him unload it, and then, yeah, it's going to get all shut down. Okay, simple. This is him right here, right? Yes, sir, that guy 150, your left. 24 with Word Wolf Sam, 7116.
10-477 clear, 24, Word Wolf Sam, 7116.
Riverside.
Just saying, took me a drink. Take that Riverside 2015. 10-4.
Number 410.
Yeah, the campus PD arrived. Let's take it from here. I'll be free. Charlie 340.
10-4. Searching on scene happening. Alarm at 319 Mesquite, 319 Mesquite. It's going to be at 21 Club Apartments, apartment number 5, cross streets of Lawrence and Williams. Reporting party can hear alarm and smell smoke, sees a little bit of smoke. Location is RP's neighbor. It's to the right of the RP. Working fire dispatch time is 5:13:53.
Is negative 99.
Delta 40, myself,
Can you reopen case number 22, today's date, and put me on?
773 Honda expires September of 2018. It's going to be enrolled.
Signature, some signature, he's going to take it.
10-4, clear, 0542.
Expiration is 2019.
Temple, Delta 430 Osceola. Location.
Shift person, Toronto Midway High School, 2653 McKenzie. RP is declining contact. It's going to be a white male hitchhiking, black shirt, and khaki pants.
That's the original.
Man, Jim earlier, he wants to ride to Waco. I told him no.
Alright, sir, I'll let him know.
Yeah, he just got out of the penitentiary. He wants to go to a downtown area.
Just want to set up
Yeah, you might want, yeah, I told him, I don't know, told him it was like 18 miles to where he was trying to get. So he was going to walk it, so. Alright, I just want to let you know.
Alright, sir, appreciate it.
Bravo 475, 10-4.
450, making contact with that subject.
Adam 450, 10-4.
Right here, 40 Ram Morgan, number.
Number
24 with
1530. 1, check traffic.
Fairfield, a black or tan chihuahua running up and down to people and barking. No further.
Waiting 1000, shop for all 10-4. Waiting 10-4. Delta 440, record ride, 10-4.
Supposed to be negative 29.
Hey, you got time for Nueces?
Has a deal.
Devon, I sent you a message off your computer.
2021 restrictions.
10-4, thank you. Mary Ida Edward Nora, 513-091.
Advisor, something going on across the street. Someone banging on the garage door requesting PD.
3-7.
10-4 location.
SPID and Fire Bluff.
10-4.
Delta 260 is going to be at 1626 10th Street.
1 has an ID expires 2015, showing eligible.
Try to see left today.
Address of 2107 32nd Street out of Lubbock, Texas. It's going to be negative 29 all the way around.
Adam 430, 10-4.
Adam 420 area.
Adam 420, 10-4.
Highway on the truck 1,
truck 1. Engine 1 requesting you at 319 North Mesquite, 319 North Mesquite, across the street from 21 Club Apartments. He's advising that for an investigation, that someone's banging on a garage door across the street that's locked. PD will be en route also.
Okay, I make contact with the
urgent at 44 Riverside. Just refusing to longer on scene. He wasn't the owner of the property. He wanted just to complain about drug use and also a trespass urgent on the liquor cam. Reference the subject refusing to leave the scene, but the office is closed, unable to make contact. Is it clear to cancel those as well?
Did I not tell you I arrived?
I'm not showing that you arrived.
Okay, I arrived at CDT. My ending mileage was 67.2. Say 452.
At 452, 10-4.
And 2970, I'm going to be en route to Spawn Shoreline with adult female for med clearance. Beginning mileage.
We're working on getting the train stopped right now. At least probably 6 more people.
Street.
10-4.
Into Park, I guess in...
Yeah, you got 4 of them.
Delta 410, 416, 480, the RP decline contact.
Delta 40.
Delta 40 declared 10-4.
It's going to be for requesting a medic for female that is conscious now.
Delta 452, 10-4.
We'll be in route in about 10 minutes away. Delta 460, I'll be clear.
Delta 460, 10-4.
Okay. Adam 440, 10-4.
Contact at Jeremy Wells. Here's a...
151 last 4.
Advising someone banging on the garage door across the street. Being called in by the fire department. But there's a Jeremy Wells requesting contact.
No, the 430. Show me clear. I'll take 40 now. At the hair salon.
Delta 430, 10-4. Delta 40, I'll show you clear.
312 31, did you have traffic?
Delta 460, Delta 4.
Delta 420 on the back up.
Delta 460, Delta 410, 10-4. Delta 460, I'll show you clear. There's road protection.
Charlie 440 on.
Adam 40. Hold corner. Give me that loud music on.
50, I'm right here behind 440.
Bridge, you still on mobile? 10-4, Adam 430, I'll show you clear. 1526, 10-4.
Delta 430, 10-4.
Delta 410, 286, overboard.
So, go ahead. Communications to Airport 53.
Airport 53.
Can you stop by communications when you're clear, please?
10-4, I'll be in route.
10-4.
Okay, 10-4.
2897, I'm arriving, ending mileage 16.
Having 68.7 at 529.
Adam 440 10-4.
Someone's trapped inside an abandoned building.
The building. Do we have a key holder for Lawrence at Mesquite? Trying to find the address. It's like an abandoned building, I think.
10-4.
Like a child playing on the phone. It's going to be a phase 2 location, and we received another 911
430, 10-4.
This is going to be from a disconnected cell phone.
The old Club 1.
Maynard 29.
Delta 430.
I'm cleared. I can do a check call.
10-4. Bravo 425. I can show you clear.
Bravo 422. Starting EMT unit portion.
10-4.
Delta 430.
Finishing up here shortly, just trying to get the make of the bike.
The middle seizures, there were workers there. I was dispatched earlier.
It's up spec.
You advised they were good.
10-4.
I'll show you there's no longer with the EMS.
Adam 440.
We made contact that we turned down.
10-4.
Bravo 430, quick.
Bravo 415.
Show us that main tag.
10-4.
Alright, 3150.
10-4.
Bravo 60. Show me what's the service center.
Bravo 460. 10-4.
10-4. Bravo 4 here.
Yes,
sir.
Send away, I'll be with him.
Delta 460, 10-4. Delta 440, Delta 450, for unknown nature. Osage at Chippewa. Osage at Chippewa. It's a male advising he needs PD on Osage by Zavala. Line disconnected. Advising subjects are outside. Calls are coming in.
Delta 450, I'm out here with 410. Delta 4.
Check's okay, can I?
Delta 450, 10-4. Delta 440, I'll show you holding off so I can get you a backup.
25, 10-4.
10-4, you too. And booking is clear.
550, 10-4.
Good 7.
I have 2 out. 10-4. Charlie 460 location.
Second one, George,
Charlie 460. Let me get it approved. Stand by. You have which IHOP?
IHOP on SW and home.
George,
10-4, stand by.
For a grandson that fell, 30-year-old male, history of epilepsy, now advising in an active seizure. Horse on fire, dispatch time is 5:48.
Vicious animal at 4314 Sherwood at the Sherwood Park. Call advisor can be contacted if needed. Osage and Chippewa. Osage by Zavala.
Good.
She said, Bravo 4 said 10-4, 2440 answer en route with 2460 47 at IHOP.
10-4, thank you.
Delta 460. Delta 440 area.
Delta 440, 10-4.
Go ahead. Delta 440, you can make it.
10-4, Adam 430, I'll show you clear. 10-4. Negative. You need that and clear to be en route with Charlie 450 for a man down. Hottie and ears. It's going to be a male subject on the ground. Information is still coming in.
Could be for a male on the ground. Information still coming in. Advised before the highway. PD is being advised. Work on fire. Dispatch time is 5:53.
35 0035
Driving 0553.
Bravo 445, Bravo 460.
Motion detected. Z-Moto home.
Charlie 450 area. Charlie 450, 10-4. See back here? 449. Go ahead. Available. Come over here. 445, Bravo 460. Your release real quick. Temporarily.
I think the system's down here. We have the attitude of your network.
I'm just going
Tempo, right? Yeah, it's before the highway.
Information still coming in. Adam 3.
Alright, where's this supposed to be?
Bravo 430.
Being out to service center for fuel.
Bravo 430, 10-4.
Yeah, with the lodge passage out as well.
Bravo 45, 10-4 in the area. Charlie 450, there's nothing on Holly. I'm going to check down here. Report 358. Charlie 450, 10-4.
Returning 21.
Emergency room. Part
055 858.
just ask them at the front to take you to me.
558.
Cheer 286 on Holly, both directions. They were not able to locate anybody. Now they're checking errors to 358.
Delta 440, can you show me your report writing for next?
Delta 440.
34, repeat 0034.
Apparently, she was home. She said that she lives about 8 minutes away from where you're at, though.
10-4. You can work off channel 1.
Go ahead and treat your...
The 410, you start me next round, please.
Delta 410, inbound 10-4.
Gotcha. Okay, I think probably what it was is there's these sandbags over here on airs in between Holly and 286. And it kind of looks like a person that's just driving by. I bet that's what it was.
Yeah, I thought the same thing. They're covering the gutters.
Yeah, right there by that line that we're driving along. As I pulled up to it, I was like, oh, there it is.
Got him. All right. 5-7.
Charlie 430, 5-7.
Charlie 455, 10-4. Charlie 430, 10-4. Charlie 450, Charlie 430, disturbance in progress. 4040 Shannon, Park Apartments, apartment 2 and 4. Contact Sarah. 450, 10-4.
415 in the area.
Charlie 415 in the area, 10-4.
Well, yesterday, or night before last,
PC-16.
and we had him leave for the evening. It was still early in the night, though. He's mad at her because she wants to see
I'm trying to update the
have a
location,
girlfriend now.
but it's not letting me. It's 822 Thornton Road.
ID 9645, yeah, traffic. Yeah. 10-4. 10-4. ID 9645. 970, 10-4. I'll be working shoreline.
Shoreline until what time?
Fire trucks, I think they needed
Noon?
Somewhere.
Are we calling for?
Identified as 27-year-old Daniel Carillo. The Nueces County Jail inmate says he was rushed to a hospital overnight and then died. That inmate identified as 27-year-old Daniel Carillo. The fire department spokesman says he was unconscious when medics arrived at the jail just before 2 o'clock this morning. Man says CPR was performed, but Carillo did not make it. The Nueces County Sheriff's Office now referring all suspects of this incident to the Texas Rangers. Carillo was in jail for violating his probation and a burglary conviction. Under the Nueces County Jail
vehicle, it's going to be a marine truck speeding, hit RP's vehicle, unknown direction of travel, marine truck, unknown license plate, Patrol 34608. Here's a copy for a speeding vehicle. It's Cimarron and Woolbridge. It's going to be a black truck, almost hit RP's, last seen towards SKD, unknown license plate, Patrol 34608. 10-4, squad 72, Tinker 72, back in quarters. 0035. Delta 440.
Adult male custody route.
DL is not eligible.
Delta 430, adult male in custody, route to CDC at 610. Delta 430, go ahead.
For William 4590.
24 William 4590.
Garrett is 74, driver's license is experienced person, license is 33118.
29336, single 5 up to the juvenile.
Delta 410.
Code for East Nancy.
I didn't get a return on it.
24 William 4590.
Charlie 1040, Charlie 430, disruption progress 44. What was the plate?
4590.
And that's 10-4, there's no return.
Delta 410, you copy no plate?
Delta 410, go ahead.
Night before last.
Teen boy called 7
Agent 5.
King Boy Paul 7664. Delta 450 DIC 24 red at 614. 4?
What was 2970?
ID 96. Delta 4, her case number is 32, repeat 0032.
Just checking welfare, still showing you that traffic stop on Stables and Agnes.
Nueces County jail inmate says he was rushed to a hospital overnight and died.
Especially this copy for UUMB Madam Carver is taken from 6402 Weber, Dolphins Landing Apartment. This could be a 2004 Grand Am golden color, Titano rims, unknown license plate. Report pending. Patrol 4617.
480 for a burglary alarm at 1201 North Chaparral at the U-Haul on Chaparral. 1201 North Chaparral at the U-Haul at Chaparral.
Family of a Nueces County jail inmate says he was rushed to a hospital overnight and died. The inmate identified as 27-year-old Daniel Emilio Carrillo. The fire department spokesman says he was unconscious when medics arrived at the jail just before 2 o'clock this morning. The family says CPR was performed, but Carrillo did not make it.
Delta 4, I show you on the between 511 Lawrence and 323 North Chaparral.
Violating his probation and a burglary conviction.
The case number is 35, repeat 0035. 430 adult male.
It's the PI 12 Wallace phone and the other guy's phone. Do you have a ticket beside you, right? One more time outside, y'all. Alright, I'll be up there one more time. Okay, we're in the Rebel 1 room. Medic, can you get up?
410, I'll give him a call.
Bravo 4.
Bravo 4.
Bravo 4, just to let you know, on Patrol 3, we just have 3 calls pending. It's a burglary just occurred. Been paid around 27 minutes. Disturbance just occurred at around 22 minutes, and a UUMB around 22 minutes. Bravo 1, 10 4.
Charlie 460, myself and 440 will be clear, and we'll be in Milo.
Charlie 460, 10 4.
What time did the call come in?
Coming at 521. Repeat 521.
Hey, Joe, yeah, you're right.
40 in the area. Delta 440 and Delta 460.
You checking everything, you check phasing right there.
Bravo 40, going up black shirt, blue jeans on a bicycle, panhandling by the drive-thru. He recently sold a stolen car battery. He's trying to sell it
The
now.
Nueces County Sheriff's Office is investigating the death of a jail inmate. 32-year-old Gabriel Trevino found dead shortly after midnight. The cause of death is not known at this time, and the Sheriff's Office is not releasing any details on how he was discovered. Trevino had been in the county jail since October, awaiting transfer to a state prison to serve time from his assault conviction. Well, the Nueces County Sheriff's Office is investigating the death of a jail inmate. 32-year-old Gabriel Trevino found dead shortly after midnight. The cause of death is not known at this time. The Sheriff's Office is not releasing any details on how he was discovered. Trevino had been in the county jail since October, awaiting transfer to a state prison to serve time from his assault conviction.
I got something up for login.
And all units, Stripes networks are down. Units will have to go to CSC for fuel. Repeat, Stripe networks are down, so units will have to go to the City Service Center for fuel. On the Delta 460 Stripes QO at
20 minor traffic accident on Highway 358 West Monica Stores. Information still coming in. 4 10 4.
Not that minor.
10 4. Available that can back up Charlie 420 for minor traffic accident on the freeway. Charlie 430 10 4.
Okay, we're in the Rebel 1 room. Medic, can you get up?
Now ready to go 2.
I'll give him a call.
They made entry, no suspects are very down.
Boy, get to 06
It's a Bar 120 arriving 10 4.
Medic 21, 10-4 available on 4.
Delta 460 is be around 22 minutes. Delta 460. Delta 460.
Paul 2485.
Henry Tom Paul 2485, 2460,
13 Charlie,
21. Repeat 521.
Charlie 450 area, 10
Airport 63. Adam, 0621. Julia.
Yeah, they're updated. Right in front of U-Haul westbound.
Medic 11, you get up.
200 at Riverside. 200 at Riverside.
GX 470.
Tempo, you know what color it is?
Yes, ma'am, it's black.
Okay, Tempo.
We're gonna go to the next turnaround. We're gonna go to Staples and come back around. We had exited on Everhard. So go to Staples 420.
You had mentioned that one vehicle was facing the wrong direction. It was in the emergency lane on the right side.
Yeah, I just saw it. It's going to be just west of Everhard. They should probably get on that Everhard.
Yeah, they're in front of the U-Haul place. But there's no on-ramp right there from Everhard.
He was rushed to a hospital overnight and died. That inmate identified as 27-year-old Daniel Emilio Carrillo. A fire department spokesman says he was unconscious when medics arrived at the jail just before 2 o'clock this morning. The family says CPR was performed, but Carrillo did not make it. The Nueces County Sheriff's Office now referring all questions about this incident to the Texas Rangers. Carrillo was in jail for violating probation and a burglary conviction. The Nueces County jail inmate says he was rushed to a hospital overnight and then died. That inmate identified as 27-year-old Daniel Emilio Carrillo. The fire department spokesman says he was unconscious when medics arrived at the jail just before 2 o'clock this morning. The family says CPR was performed, but Carrillo did not make it. The
Motion
County
detected.
Sheriff's Office now referring all questions about this incident to the Texas Rangers. Carrillo was in jail for violating his probation on a burglary conviction. The family of a Nueces County jail inmate says he was rushed to a hospital overnight and then died. That inmate identified as 27-year-old Daniel Emilio Carrillo. The fire department spokesman says he was unconscious when medics arrived at the jail just before 2 o'clock this morning. The family says CPR was performed, but Carrillo did not make it. The Nueces County Sheriff's Office now referring all questions about this incident to the Texas Rangers. Carrillo was in jail for violating his probation on a burglary conviction. The family of a Nueces County jail inmate says he was rushed to a hospital overnight and then died. The inmate identified as 27-year-old Daniel Emilio Carrillo. The fire department spokesman says he was unconscious when medics arrived at the jail just before 2 o'clock this morning. Family says CPR was performed, but Carrillo did not make it. The Nueces County.
Delta 40, I'm clear. 16D, 16D.
Delta 480 clear.
They reference an 18-year-old male.
Delta 460 clear.
Family of a Nueces County jail inmate says he was rushed to a hospital overnight and then died. The fire department this morning. And to the Texas Rangers. On a
You're tracking that 4327 SKD.
Can you change the location of the call to 4300 Highway 358?
Okay.
4300, 10-4.
For a disturbance in progress at 901 Furman, apartment B. 901 Furman, apartment B. Contact Sarah Ingram.
6, I'm clear.
Motion detected. C Moto. Home.
Delta 460, Delta 480. It's going to be a disturbance with a mom named Irene Gardner, 56 years of age. Suspects inside the apartment.
Hands on. It's from 4610
Nueces County jail inmate says he was rushed to a hospital overnight and then died.
361
That inmate identified as 27-year-old Daniel Emilio Carrillo. The fire department spokesman says he was unconscious when medics arrived at the jail just before 2 o'clock this morning. Family says CPR was performed, but Carillo did not make it. The Nueces County Sheriff's Office now throwing out questions about this incident to the Texas Rangers. Carillo was in jail for violating his probation and a burglary conviction.
180-311-0030.
X-ray 4675.
Is rising.
George Lincoln X-ray 467524.
Contact Michael Hidsfield.
I'll back on this call and ask him to meet me.
It's going to be a disturbance with an employee. Manuel Sanchez, black shirt and black jeans inside the location. He's just fired and is refusing police.
False alarm, 10-4.
Adam 130, show my 46 for a minute.
Unit info. Requesting unit info.
1, can you copy for a message? It's going to be from Clarissa Donahue at 4610 Lamont Street. Her number is 361-720-1447. 720-1447. She was requesting to speak to Lieutenant Valid via out of California vehicle being impounded. 10-7 of 2020. She was upset because her daughter wasn't read her right.
Is
that EOD? Yes, sir.
121, navigational Brownsville.
We'll be en route. George 06. The actual address is 1207 Holly Street.
180-311-0030. And the event number is going to be 180-301-6795, 180-301-6795.
Supervisor clear. 1207 Holly Street.
Note board, be advised we have a PI subject call pending at the Circle K at Agnes.
I'm in the rear of the field.
The rear of the building.
2970.2 at 658. 40, no Charlie unit, yeah. For a burner alarm, 410, spinning around. Around 30 minutes.
Level 130, was that someone?
33 inches, 6 on scene command.
That's up.
411, go ahead.
10-4-111.
I'll go with 130, say 140.
440, what's your
Has a valid DL out of California, expired 10-7 of 2020.
701 Medic 1, difficulty breathing at 401 North Staples. 701 North Staples.
Is that EOD?
44 years old male.
Yes, sir.
EMS. Advising he no longer has medication for his inhaler. Work off EMS 1701.
Building.
George 06. The actual address is 1207 Holly Street.
Charlie 460 for welfare concern at 62.
10-4, I got joined here. Here comes the Don.
46 check the welfare of a Krista Wine.
Live an intoxicated subject, no adultery available.
You'll be around the Kevin.
2730 Agnes, the Circle K.
Clear your 2 officer.
Deborah.
Color to a Betty.
1207 Holly Street.
Adam 115 simple. First 3 characters are
It's going to be a male intoxicated European in a green shirt. He was in a white D28, acting like he's about to pass out.
Correct, that's the location I need to
trying to get inside the business and not letting other customers in.
24278 Bennett Street, front of lawn, coming from
124, Charlie 46, I'm going to show you clear for police to be
Engine 4, Medic 13 for an alcohol overdose.
8050 SPID, 8050 SPID at the Sugar Tree Apartment. Permanent vehicle 1910, 21-year-old male, look off of EMS 113.
Going to South Austin. We're in Harper.
Step by you too, thanks.
10-4, will that be for both vehicles or just one?
But right now, it's going to be for that Chevy pickup.
3 to call.
10-4, confirming all 4 up.
Rescue 1, loud and clear, 0707.
Can you confirm if all 4 tires are up?
Stand for copy.
DOB 51 up negative, sir. Thank you.
5426 County Road 75, 5426 County Road 75 at Cross Street of River Ranch Circle on Wade Street. 49-year-old male, third speech. Information still coming in. Work fire dispatch at 710. You out of service. Were you going to be available to take that? And we're back in service returning. Engine 8, Medic 10. Call for Engine 8, Medic 10, diabetic patient. 4021 Green Grove, 4021 Green Grove, Cross Street of Bonner Parkway, Houston Street. 34-year-old female with low sugar, conscious and breathing at this time. Information still coming in. Work off EMS 1 at 712.
All parties have left this location. We clear?
Talk your tower, straight clear. 20 will be
903, 920, and it's going to be parked at the gate. With 920, 74. Yeah, it's going to be parked outside the gate. Outside the gate.
Can you put us out on a relief vehicle on Nueces and Leverville?
Yeah, relief vehicle.
130.
Yeah, I'm sure something up for picking up Nita at Leopard.
PD was having that problem as well this morning.
Date of birth 8/22 of 65. Supposed to be negative 29 all the way around.
It's copy for hazardous driver. Could be a Y 2015 Nissan Altima, license plate George Victor King 6780, George Victor King 6780, Highway 286 northbound Horn, driving in out of lanes, Patrol 3 and 4, 715.
You don't want to drive 79 Montego. Back pick up Nissan 4x4.
I just passed the area where the traffic hazard is at. Didn't locate anything. It's not letting me self-report.
Mitigate 10-4. Information, copy for information. Stripes is having a network issue for cards. Causing an error when pumping gas. Fire dispatch 716.
Loud and clear.
2-4, thank you, ma'am.
George, Ian Robert, 1048, 10-4.
Attention all units, copy for information. The Stripes network for credit cards is down when pumping gas. Until further notice, fire dispatch is 716.
Bravo 120, just checking over.
Unknown EMS at
465.
10-4.
5506.
to Shoreline with one adult male.
Delta 430 en route to Shoreline with an adult male.
RP's going to be the patient, and she's outside.
Motion detected. C Moto.
No conscious.
201 back in.
Home.
970 to Delta 4.
Motion detected. C Moto. Home.
Most recently victim of theft in 2015.
Residence Chris Ramirez. Bravo 10, false alarm, 10-4.
Vehicle closed in white Ford and gray Chevy SUV and another white SUV. 13 minutes.
Negative.
Yeah, but you got there, Rockstar.
Fire dispatch at 723.
North 1 when I was coming back, like it's King 701 North 31, it was giving me the same message that accident was.
Insurance at 210 South Alameda.
4 lane.
It's going to be at the Good Samaritan.
Delta 430, you arrived at Shore.
Driving Delta Drive. 70-year-old male. Conscious difficulty breathing. Information still coming in. Work off EMS 1 at 725.
130, Bravo 140. So Charlie in CS. Loud music. 4929 Dusty Dawn. 4929 Dusty Dawn.
We're logging on now. We're taking that back.
10-4. Bravo 130, Bravo 140, we'll stay clear.
Market Reed. Unit 5. Cross Street of South 19th and 20th Street. Patient for a 46-year-old male. Not feeding well. Information still coming in. Work off fire dispatch at 726. Clear one work. Supervising shortness of breath and chest pain. I can try to answer for you.
And that it reads, it's a poem about gun violence. Read my gun violence.
Delta 450.
To see if I was able to use the fuel pump to Agnes and Brown.
Delta 450, Deborah Agnes and Brown. GI subject at the Circle K Agnes at 2730 Agnes, 2730 Agnes. Contact Deborah.
Progress at 1939 Mustang, 1939 Mustang. Caller to Curve Daniel.
Delta 120, Delta 130. It's going to be the second call to the location. Adam units responded to the first call. It's going to be there's a white Camaro at the back of the location. There's an intoxicated male with dreadlocks, green sweatshirt. They're advising that he's also UID. The employees have locked the doors to the store.
What was the found one? Findings on the other call.
Subject left prior to the arrival.
11 on scene, 10-4. 10-4.
Hey, Charlie 170, loud music, 4929 Dusty Dawn. Bravo 110 arriving, 50, Bravo 160. Suspicious vehicle, 973 Grambling Circle. Bravo 60, this could be an unknown. It's going to be a man down in the vehicle. 973 Grambling Circle.
Individual taking call. 5 times, 4 times.
10-4.
3608 is advising us suspicious unknown.
That noise out.
Keep off for the next few hours. They're just coming over here.
That's you.
That's 132. We have an unknown man down in a vehicle, 973 Bramlin Circle. This could be a male passed out of a vehicle. It's a brown Chevy pickup truck.
A black female, gray jacket, black van. Hopefully we're involved in a crash. They show a vehicle with a broken windshield and obvious damage to the front line. Apparently they are now touching.
508.
This is like an overdose call. JFK Bridge, be underneath. Got 95 4 times.
Motion detected. C-Moto home.
3106, Santa Sofia. Contact Yesenia. Call's been pending for an hour and a half or so.
Medicate. Subject is requesting medics again, advising the female patient is feeling worse.
Boulevard, service already found, and man, canceled people.
Charlie, this is the other.
10-4, let me give him a call.
Illinois
What's up?
26.
Charlie 150, I just took care of that. I spoke to the mom and the vehicle's back at home. Same, and so is the 14-year-old. You can clear that call.
50, 10-4.
Home.
Charlie 230, 130 round.
130 right, 10-4.
And ran through a brick wall. Come in contact with PC for a stop. If we do find
Charlie 125 back here on mobile. Charlie 150 to 125 mobile.
110, RP does not want contact, he's going to work already.
23rd floor.
You 125 back here?
All the doors in the building.
Suspicious vehicle behind Boozer
Mobile.
No record.
Charlie 125, you call me? Yeah, partner, did you copy? I cleared that call already at Dolphin's Landing regarding the I spoke to the mom. 14-year-old's back at home. The vehicle's back at home safe.
Motion detected.
And advised her that
C-Moto.
situations like this, we would refer them to Auto Task Force. But the vehicle is back at home, so is the 14-year-old.
10-4.
10-4, we had a few issues earlier. They were trying to get some information and it wasn't coming through. They might be doing some updates. Level 1.
Any problems with intergraph?
Tell my supervisor, Sunday mornings they usually do updates. Let me see if they send out anything.
Yeah, won't let me dog on.
Bravo 2018, restrictions A Adam, with an address out of Allentown.
Let me go back a little further.
Adam Mary, date of birth is
4 standby.
Yo, check. Pagers 10-4. Out.
150, 10-4, both the engine here.
4 standby.
14 for a sick patient at 4040 Shannon. 4040 Shannon at Park Apartment. Conscious of Weber and Kerry Drive. Maybe apartment 429 for a 20-year-old female. Conscious of breathing, advising pain in her abdomen. Information still coming in. Work off fire dispatch at 7:45.
361-331-2919. Patrol 2 at 132. Negative. It's an address out of San Antonio.
2005 GMC.
What about a driver's license number and then one? The last four numbers 2958.
10-4.
Another one tank clear, 10-4.
Signal 4 at 200 Park.
Delta 160 at 200 Park.
Yeah, 200 Broadway Park.
He's calling from Mathis. It's reference a female that she evicted. That's her location. But our piece not location. She says Mathis. Try 150. 50, those about static. What location? 3110, that's the Dawn, that's one.
160, 160.
160, that's one.
Yeah, copy a plate, Henry, John, George, 1006.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Holder, Henry, Ocean, Lincoln, Davis, Edward, Robert, Person, Matthew, Spelling.
0205, Gingerbread, 10-4.
10. Twisters PD for a traffic accident, 3208 Tampa Court, 3708 Tampa Court. Advising it's gas leaking from a vehicle. It'll be a Toyota Corolla, tan in color. Work off fire dispatch at 750.
Say, big, clear 2 with 508.
Try 140, 10-4.
Back here, 140.
Yeah, is there anything to that call? Oh, no, it's on my beat.
I'm locked vehicle, so nothing was here. Alright, I didn't want to dump anything on you.
5 members is just
2137.
Location.
3500 South Staples, Charlie 130.
3500 South Staples, 10-4.
1306, sorry about that. Show me out the precinct.
180, PI subject. Could be at Clint's bait stand. RP does not want contact. Could be a white four-door sedan. Male driver. Suspect ran in the vehicle. 60, is that going to be your subject?
No, negative.
10-4. Can I hit this out of your subject?
Loud and clear. 10-4. Loud and clear.
10-4, thank you.
Zebra 2680.
Dispatch radio check.
Loud and clear.
10-4.
Motion detected. C-Moto home.
Michael Thompson.
Loud and clear.
We'll go for still searching the area.
Loud and clear.
Dispatch to Battalion 2. Engine 10's trying to reach you.
ID 12216.
Technician, they're working off duty at the Walmart Flower Bluff. Be on until 1400. Monitor and patrol 4.
Walmart and Flower Bluff until 1400.
We're 180 in the area. We're 170 in the area. 10-4.
Bravo 140 arriving.
Bravo 140 arriving. 10-4.
Engine 10 for a traffic accident at 3708 Tampa Court, 3708 Tampa Court, crossing at Southgate. Engine 10's on scene advising 16 to 17 gallons of fluid that leaked. Work off EMS 1 at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, I'm over here. I'm at Clem's Marina, Clem's base town. I've never heard of Clem's. I'm gonna stay by here. Rescue Channel 1. Party in the yard, watch your time. Do not leave early, watch your time.
We put down about 2 buckets of absorbent just to kind of keep it from going into the drains, but we're going to need some more.
Copy that. We're just going to bring our pickup with absorbent. Are you guys able to plug that tank up and on?
10-4, we're doing that right now.
Copy. 558.
558.
Notify you that 551's at location. Having a problem with the radio. 10-4, Bravo 435 en route.
Hey, let me give her a call. The last update was she was still in Mathis. Let me give her a call.
Stored vehicle 37 northbound to I-69. 37 northbound to I-69. Red Hyundai in the middle of the flyover.
14, you get up. Engine 10 has my 5.
Frank Lincoln 296.
5, go ahead.
Hey, we're trying to plug it, but we're being unsuccessful right now, so y'all get some stuff to plug it with. Engine 10.
What's a lot of static? Want to show you clear?
Bravo 170, show me 57.
David George 8.
Hold on, sir.
Can you show me clear as well?
Oh, bro, 180, 10-4.
David 605, 10-4, medic 1's on scene.
Wait, 0827.
Yeah, I spoke to one of the residents of the home here. They're gonna shut it down. They're done for the night.
10-4.
Delta 170.
Bravo 120, Delta 160, Delta 170, burglary in progress. 4325 Ocean Drive, 4325 Ocean Drive, Ocean Palms Apartments. Information still coming in.
Nora, Adam, first name. Delta 1. John, Adam, Robert, Edward, Nora, David.
Charlie 160, will be clear.
0531.
Charlie 160, clear to 4.
White now.
1018 transit. Radio check.
10-4,
10-4, 1018 clear.
Bravo 170.
Show me out the subject out here.
City in Aquarius, 10-4.
Another Delta
Bravo 130, 10-4.
150 in the area.
He's going to be
good from all is difficult to understand. Did not give apartment number. We're just saying building W.
Previous 502, second 28.
Go ahead.
Charlie 110, 10-4.
John Young, Frank. 7 John, Tom, Zebra, 6602.
John Tom Zebra 6602.
And they will stay clear.
87657.
Negative.
It's unoccupied. It's an emergency lane. It's not a hazard at this time. It's coming clear.
10-4. Adam 150, can you show you clear for?
If you can take Delta 170 tap for a burglary apartment, 4325 Ocean Drive.
1018 transit, individual line, please.
Copy plate. John Tom Zebra, 8415.
This is John Tom Zebra, 8415.
Decon 5 is on scene.
Lady Newman, she's got the green light to go into their house.
8023, please.
10-4.
917, 917.
917, 10-4.
Loud and clear. 10-4, thank you. 1700 Main Drive.
We're here on Main Drive. I got a 29 in the backyard at that address. Then where I see you, turn the corner on Main, I'll start driving up to the address. I'm over here on 764. Can you add Corey to off call as well?
Bravo 110.
Copy, sir. Coming around to Ocean Park. 5352 ears, 5352 ears.
Motion detected. See Moto.
Charlie, you want that?
Property crime is called 3625.
Home.
120 in the area.
I'm 140. Alright. Delta 120, Delta 140 for an assault. 2506 San Jacinto. 2506 San Jacinto. Female slap BRP. And then a Irma called back requesting a term, so I'm not sure if that was the same RP.
Airport 41, I'll be starting out of George. County Fiddle.
Step out of George, you're 8.
Yes, that's just great.
10-4.
Yeah, I'll get on a 10-4.
Motion detected. See Moto.
Area ER until noon, 10-4.
Yeah, that's nothing suspicious about it. He's just hanging outside.
So you both clear? So 130, I can check.
140 up to
That's your subject.
Bravo 120, 18, anybody else?
120, 10-4, Bravo 110, Bravo 130, I show both units close.
Bravo 130.
Bravo 130, close.
10-4, I give them the location. I'll tell them the phone block.
And Bravo 120, Building W has 5 apartments. None of them have any signs of force entry. Seems like it kind of got close to going down the drain. I don't know if you want to get EQS out here or not. Yeah. We'll send them out there. They got to pick it up anyway. Copy that. You going to make contact with them? I'll have the dispatch. You got 5 bags down. So far. Okay. Let me know if you have more. Copy. We're unable to plug this gas line because it's in a pretty bad spot. There's nothing we got that's going to take care of this. It's probably just going to have to drain out. Well, we made a dike around the vehicle itself. It's not going anywhere. Okay. Can you picture the line off at all or not? Where it's at, it has like a protective metal shield around it, and it bent that shield, so we'd have to figure out a way to get that shield off to get to this gas line.
06.
Okay.
And referral. Try and get the schedule to the Flower Bluff substation.
Training.
Delta 160.
Delta 140, I'm in the air.
Delta 142.
Number Ocean Apartments 4225 Ocean, 4225 Ocean. They're advising it's William 4, W4.
Delta 340, the subject line call, Robert De Leon.
Bravo 120.
Delta 128.
20 suspects,
black female, heavy set, gray shirt and pants.
10-4, there's a case number on the call. It's 22.
Okay.
Delta 340, 10-4. 155. Delta 410, 10-4.
Say again, John Young, Nora 0075.
So, do you want me to hold you?
John, 775. And if it's not a people. You want to? I'm right here, Robert. No, go ahead and put me on that robocall. Alright, you come back at Corpus. Negative 29. Is anybody out there?
6-3. The 2000 block of Koenig.
10-4. You in the back? I'm going to approach the front. So I can see it.
I'll have an rush it up when you have a second.
Get down that road.
Yeah, I'm going to go there right now.
50.
Working off higher dispatch at 825. Charlie 125.
Oh, y'all out on the subject?
Negative, just checking.
318 at Summer Department. Call straight's going to be Bradley in Saratoga. It's going to be for a patient unable to get at doors unlocked.
Sorry, Tom, 830.
Hotel.
Not answering questions.
Hello, Beach Hotel.
EMS 1 0159.
Another one.
3-5.
Loud and clear.
913, copy, ODD, ma'am.
Check this. George, Frank.
Radio check.
10 on the.
I call back and see if they'll step outside.
324 traffic, 2200 Sampson.
Adam 130, go ahead.
We only have one this afternoon. Answered, said that she didn't call. And she hung up on me.
Adam 340, I'm clear.
10 clear.
Location.
Pulling in low suppression blood on Saratoga. Frank, lead the call 7165, White Jeep.
405, you Arco? Bravo 120, was it a male caller earlier or a female caller? 405, you Arco? Bravo 120, was it a male caller earlier?
It's Jennifer on 917 and 52.
Charlie 130, Charlie 125. Progress of 4211 errors, 4211 errors at the Claver Bank.
Adam 130 for Gabriel Blanco. He's going to be negative 29
At the Claver Bank.
with the driver's license that's current and clear. One out of an address in Robstown.
Otherwise, an impossible stabbing. Bravo 1, 5 and Charlie 130. En route. It came as a fight with injury, but they're advising us a possible stabbing. 5 and Charlie 130.
8775.
John Young, Nora 8775
Street. It's going to be two males, one in a white Camaro, the other in a Dodge truck. Advising they got out of the vehicle, possibly a stabbing, stage for scene safe. Work off the EMS 1 at 831. They got out of the vehicle.
10, 2, 3.
Work off the EMS 1 at 831.
Julia Espinoza, 754 Chase Drive, in City. Espinoza, 754 Chase Drive, in City.
Last four of the VIN.
The last four is going to be 8018. 8018. The last four is going to be 8018. 8018.
Appropriate for the suspicious person.
Appropriate suspicious person. Need to check by.
Appropriate for the suspicious person.
Here's call. Tony advise.
Checking out White Short. Information still coming in. PD is going to be en route. Work off fire dispatch at 832. Information.
Correction, Adam 115. We'll be en route with 121.
Bravo 110, I'm clear.
They are calling back advising the patient just woke up, but is possibly under the influence. We do have PD responding from Agnes and McCampbell.
We arrived. We're stationed at near Viper right now.
We got one with facial injury.
One facial injury. 10-4,
Bravo 1, was it established?
44. Connection.
I was just trying to figure that out.
10-4. So I can move the medics in?
Yeah, the medics is going.
Charlie 145, show me right.
Yeah.
125.
Going.
David, 0835.
121 arriving, Delta 180, case number 370037.
I guess base of history is not sure from where, but top of first plate, King Henry Frank 4967. Second plate is Frank Charles 0949. It's going to be a disturbance over traffic accident. Second plate is Frank
Disturbance over traffic accident. Doesn't look like a stabbing. 10-4. Bravo 1.
It's going to be a disturbance over traffic accident. It doesn't look like a stabbing.
10-4. It does not look like a stabbing.
Right, Tim. It doesn't look like a stabbing.
Port Air Station on the air side. Be advised there's 37 and 38. Stand by for further instructions. Port Air Station on the air side. Be advised there's
13, copy.
Medical attention.
He said that they were unable to get to Port Air Station.
Okay, 10-4. I'm about 5 minutes away.
Unable to get to Port Air Station.
Okay, 10-4. I'm about 5 minutes away.
Whenever they were putting fuel, the Stripes network was down for any cards that were electronically used. Putting fuel, or dispatch 836 was down for any cards that were electronically used.
1504 to 4.
For engine 11 for a large commercial fire alarm at 1630 Airline, 1530 Airline at Lowe's Home Improvement Warehouse, cross street of XPAD in Williams. Point of alarm to zone 10 water flow riser.
That's okay. It's unit 901.
Make contact. 121. 110. 837. 10-4.
Yes, ma'am. Can you all on check last name is Bates? First name is Anton. Spelling is Adam, Nora, Tom, Ocean, Nora, Edward. Date of birth is 5/23/85. 523/85. Adam, Nora, Tom, Ocean, Nora, Edward.
Eddie down in Hanley on 4416 Adam Paul. Eddie down in Hanley.
Eddie at Hanley.
4416 Adam Paul.
10-4, I'll try to get a hold of him.
Eddie at Hanley.
We're just returning call on medic 14, just as all for they no longer needing us. We're just returning.
At 130.
I'll be clear. I'll be right to the service 1B. 140 clear now. I'll go with him too.
At 140, 10-4.
901, 1015. Looks like we're going to be clear here in just a second. Adam 121 back on.
Adam 121.
Subject I ran earlier, Anton Bates. Can you check if you have a test that morning here at the Hermano Solis restaurant? Anton Bates.
I think it's a false alarm.
110.
Can you show me signal 4 for OK apartment?
Okay, apartment. 10-4.
All units coming into Port Air Station on the air side. We have 1037, 1039 on Air Street. Looks like it's going to be able to get through, just use extreme caution. 72 clear. On Air Street. Looks like it's going to be able to get through, just use extreme caution. 79 White Chrysler.
Most precious blood on a White Chrysler. 10-4.
Motion detected. C Moto home.
Charlie 130. This is going to be a minor injury.
Minor injuries. 10-4. Bravo 1. Minor injuries. 10-4. Bravo 1.
Yes, ma'am. 1041, whenever you're ready.
West 2020.
That's fine, you know.
Beach 75 units.
West Point, Greenwood, Point to the Times Market. 10-4.
11. 130. Show me signal 4.
West Point, Greenwood.
130 location.
10-4.
Rockfield and Airline City. Show me signal 4. Rockfield Airline. 77 location.
Whiteville.
Rockfield and Airline City.
4 standby.
Crash number and case number.
Crash number is Charles 1801772, last 4 1772, and your case number is 38003.
Those are all out of an address in Denton, Texas.
Engineering 10-4.
I get a 29 check and also see if a vehicle confirmed with insurance. Last name is going to be Nora, Ida Zebra. Last name is Adam Charles Union, Adam Paul Adam. First name is going to be Adam Robert Tom, Union Robert Ocean. Date of birth is 09/06/1953. Date of birth is
I copy, thank you. And can you send me a message?
Okay, ma'am. Air Street is clear for our units to get into Port Air Station. No problem.
10-4. Air 3738, our clear. Port Air Station is clear.
No problem.
10-4. Air 3738, our clear. Port Air Station is clear.
Sam, go to mobile. Hey, after y'all had left, I talked to one of the Bravo Force, and they informed me that that guy, that's not going to be a good address on the
Okay, I was going to follow up on it, but I'm 10-4.
Last contact was like a year ago out of your Delta. So.
A small SUV, silver in color.
Okay.
Edward Roberts. First name Leah Male, Lincoln, Ida, Ocean North, Edward Lincoln, Black Male. Date of birth 10-11-6-8 North, Edward Lincoln, Black Male.
Now 52. This is death from a body shop. Suspect's a white male wearing an olive green shirt, blue jeans. He was last seen on foot towards the Nissan dealership. Death from a body shop. Suspect's a white male wearing an olive green shirt, blue jeans. He was last seen on foot towards the Nissan.
For Lionel Carter III, he's going to be negative 29 with an ID card only. That's current but not eligible. Suspended. Surcharge due for no insurance. 802 Berry Street, apartment 1308, the city.
Nothing out of Washington State.
Report 3, check 4 for urgent 650 for subject came in from storage, right? Through title.
Charlie, 70, put me in the area of that automation call.
Charlie went to the depot.
Adam 130.
Yeah, sobered up the area. I'll be clear.
Temper. Adam 130.
Man, I'm going to log off for a minute. Review my computer.
Temper.
That's 430, clear 5 address.
I'm going to log off for a minute. Review my computer.
That's 430. Temper.
Adam 140. Clear.
I'm 140 clear. That's 430. Temper. Adam 120 clear. I'm 140 clear. That's 430. Temper.
Bravo 110. Bravo 110. There's no Nissan over there. Do they need a Mazda?
Was I cleared on that call or still on the call?
Security from the alarm company, the monitoring company.
Can you do a call back to the right location?
Bravo 120, see if you can ask him if he has facial hair. I'm going to be out on a subject in front of the Toyota dealership. Bravo 120, kind of matching that description. Ask him if he has facial hair. I'm going to be out on a 529. Kind of matching that description.
529 and 513 are transporting 8 males from Port Aransas to Nueces County Jail. Transporting 8 males from Port Aransas to Nueces County Jail. Yeah, I'll be out at call it Charlie 110. Is that Crawford represent to mine? I'll be out at call it Charlie 110.
10-4.
Bravo 110. Do a call back.
Bravo 110, 10-4. It's going to be the suspect that Bravo 120 has. He does have lots of facial hair. It's going to be the suspect that Bravo 120. And they weren't sure on the Nissan. He just said it was the dealership next door. Lots of facial hair.
Okay, 10-4.
And they weren't sure on the Nissan. He just said it was the dealership next door.
26 for 1,000.
Yeah, they need to let us know what he took. If not, we're going to release the subject.
And then description.
Bravo 120. I'm probably going to release it anyway.
120, 10-4. The complainant said all he saw was that he came out from the garage area and had a bag in hand, unknown what he took. The complainant said all he saw was that he came out.
Yeah, it's a bag of his own clothes.
40 arriving.
Let the room put it.
Negative.
What's the
Charlie 170. Negative.
Have them over there at the Toyota dealership.
308 or 309? 308 or 308. We have an assault call at 4702 Herrera Street. Note pending. 308. We have an assault call at 4702 Herrera Street. Note pending.
Delta 180, copy plate.
Delta 180. Good.
Yeah, this interview school is King Henry Frank 4967.
Delta 180. King Henry Frank 4967.
me, go ahead.
Henry Exit Boy 8740.
Henry Exit Boy 8740. That's 120. Henry Exit Boy 120.
Can you run the subject to see if she has a CTW or 29 location?
9514, repeat.
Okay, go ahead.
Sam Henry, Edwards, Robert Edwards, date of birth 75 and 58.
30.
Edwards.
Tell me if King Henry Frank 4967.
You need another unit, I think.
If it's showing,
I think we'll be okay.
Charlie 170, you both be clear also?
Yeah, Bravo 110, I'll be clear.
He's early. 33 block East, I'm okay.
Yeah, Bravo 110, I'll be clear.
Gonna have a bench warrant, disorderly conduct, and abusive language. Warrant date 125/28. Gonna have a ID card only that's current and clear, 1919 Leopard, the city, and no CTW issued for 3002 Buffalo at Crossbridge Fellowship. The city, and no CTW issued for 3002.
Julian. That's a 170, 10-4.
1939.
Falling over.
Yes, ma'am. Could you please show me 10-8 off-duty employment at 7451 Bay Area Drive, Church Unlimited, until 2:30 p.m. 451 Bay Area Drive, Church Unlimited, until 2:30
1 Bay Area Drive at Church Unlimited until 2:30. 10-4.
10-4. Thank you.
1 Bay Area Drive.
Adam 120.
Church Unlimited until.
Come on, let's try that out. We cleared for us. We don't need a forever.
Adam 120. 3600, da-da-da.
On the Henry Tom Nancy,
Did not get a return.
Henry Tom, Nancy, 5966.
Charlie 140, Charlie 160, unknown man down, airs and horn. Battalion 2's out with subject, will be a man down.
Charlie 140 advised, medics are with you.
Subject. Battalion 2's out with him.
that unit.
On the front coast.
Battalion 2's out with him.
That unit.
125.
You know, Miranda Rights have been read.
Miranda Rights have been read. 906.
I was going to advise you of a man down at Airs at Horn that the battalion chief rolled up on, but now he's advising the subject was just sleeping. I'll have advise patrol battalion chief rolled up on, but now he's advising the subject was
PD can cancel, we'll show you clear. Charlie 125, record arriving, 907.
Delta 120, 10-4, 907.
2730, Milo, called by female caller. Information still coming in.
Female that has why has been picked up earlier today.
Pacific driver here, 358 westbound at NS, 358 westbound at NS, Great Nissan, 10 David 0428, 10 David 0428. Vehicle almost ran the complainant off the roadway, was last seen pulling into the Shores apartment at 909.
1018 transit, 10-7.
Paper shows item thing.
Medic 15, call from Medic 15 for a sick patient. It's going to be at Texas Star, SPAD in Aquarius, 14,005 SPAD. For a 32-year-old female having abdominal pain and vomiting. Work on fire dispatch at 910. Pain and vomiting.
1028 of 62, 10-4. There's nothing coming back matching that name.
Motion detected.
1028 of 62.
C-Moto.
Matching that.
Home. Motion detected.
1028 of 62.
C-Moto.
Do you go ahead with the point?
Home.
9 Nora, Boy Frank Charles.
9 Nora, Boy Frank Charles.
Mostly blood in the urine. Work up EMS 1910.
Show me in the area of that assault call. Is it going to be 4702? Apparently only have 4703.
They advise 4702.
Alright.
They advise 4702.
So what's the case number, please?
Case number is 390039. Delta 165.
Vertimar at $10. Vertimar at $10.
Delta 165.
Vertimar at $10. Vertimar at $10.
Delta 165.
Vertimar at $10. Freeway, call still being updated.
Copy, plate John George Frank, 8174.
Freeway, call still being updated.
John George Frank, 817424.
1018 transit. 10-8.
Yes, ma'am. I'd be working off duty at 4025 Violet Road and go back to church until about 12:30. Yes, ma'am. I'd be working off duty at 4025.
Medic 15 on scene, 10-4.
Until about 12:30.
Both units in the area. Copy, go.
Oh, 1824.
Medic 15 on scene.
1250 clear traffic. Both units.
Well,
John Boy David, 0466. 1250 clear traffic.
44 in Canada 95. John Boy David 0466.
Errors. Clemmer and errors. It's going to be a 60-year-old male that showed up to the RP's residence. The black male, brown jacket, and a hospital gown. Advising he left the hospital at Shoreline. He has an IV. History of stroke. They're advising he was being combative. And his words are slurred. Possibly having a stroke. PD is going to be advised. Stay and safe. Work off fire dispatch at 915. Possibly having a stroke.
oh, 130 location.
Airline at Holly on Boy Paul Lincoln 0475.
1930-8
Airline at Holly Temple.
Item 130, Item 140 for suspicious activity. 8106 Douglas Drive. 8106 Douglas Drive. Complainant declining. 8106 Douglas Drive. Complainant. Meet two Hispanic male, tall and thin. One wearing a striped shirt and blue jeans, and one with a short sleeveless shirt and shorts. We're approaching vehicles and took off surrounding Luna, reporting party path last seen towards Wofford. 60 Welfare, Clemmer and Ayers, contact Gail Walker, advising her brother had left the hospital, black male, brown jacket, and a hospital gown. Not making any sense, possibly needs medical attention. EMS is also en route, advising that deep bus stop. Not making any sense, possibly needs medical attention. EMS is also en route, advising that deep bus stop.
not awake. Subject is breathing though.
Nora, Ocean, Robert, Ida, Edward, George, Adam. First name on the call over this time. ERNEST. Date birth is 5/22/96. Name Hunt, Paul, Union, Nora, David, Tom. First name Gretchen, George, Robert, Edward, Tom, Charles, Henry, Edward, Nora. Date birth is 3800.
4702 here. Is there any way you can make a call back?
10 plus.
4702 here. Is there any way you can...
15 plus.
Vehicles off the roadway and will be given a mail courtesy right to the Aguadulce Baptist Church.
15 plus. 10 plus.
Off the roadway and will be given a mail courtesy right to
miles right.
to Beach 85.
Go ahead. Has a DL that's eligible out of San Antonio. For the second subject, Arnett has a DL that's eligible out of 1234 6th Street.
Taking the Everhard exit, right?
1234 6th Street.
No, they're taking Weber.
Yeah, Mike,
Southbound.
Then they got to go to Weber.
Delta 1.
Because they're not going to be able to get back
Delta 1 up there.
Southbound. Delta 170. Any unit that can clear back up for hazard on the Harbor Bridge southbound. Harbor Bridge southbound. There's going to be a large pink pole in the right and middle lane. Harbor Bridge southbound. Harbor Bridge southbound. There's going to be a large pink pole in the right and middle lane.
Adult male in custody. Adult male in custody 920, and 10 minutes ago it will be 910. Adult male in custody 920.
Los Columbia and Domingo David Nora John 1141.
I'm 140 right.
I'm 140 right. 1903 Templar. Delta 170 Ashik clear.
Goodbye.
1903 Templar. Delta 170 Ashik clear. The 10-4, they're advising that PD can cancel. Delta 180, go ahead.
Frank Charles 0949.
Frank Charles 0949. 308, it rings and goes to voicemail. Call back. Frank Charles 0949. 308, it rings and goes to voicemail. Call back. I'm 120 info. 133 Virginia.
The RPO cover?
That's negative. Delta 1.
Wait on the 4-year-old male at about 15 minutes ongoing. Contact and breathing.
Delta 1.
Is 2114.
Clear.
At a 120, negative 29, UDL is currently clear at a 1905 Modesto. At a 120, negative 29.
Message on scene advising PD can cancel. And go ahead and clear them.
Yes.
Delta 130, Delta 160, shade clear. Go ahead.
We call for Medicaid for a sick patient at 4917 Blundell, 4917 Blundell, cross street of McCardo on Nemec Street. 37-year-old female, severe stomach pain. Information still coming in. Fourth off, fire dispatch at 924. Female, 16 patrol 3. Information still coming in.
Charlie 110, Delta 160, disturbance in progress, 1482 Casa de Oro. Contact Celia. 1482 Charlie 110, Delta 160 is going to be a disturbance with her 32-year-old brother.
Adam 120, temper at 925.
South Church Street, 2301 out of Blue.
Adam 120, temper at 925.
South Church Street, 2301 out of Blue.
I'll be following him.
Delta 140, temper.
Can you take a look at the record?
15,071 left. Going to be 746. Adam George William 337. The blue BMW.
52-year-old female that's unconscious with a shallow breathing.
Adam George William. Proceed 15,000. Highway 71.
Port Itacaria, Jalisco. Contact Margarita. Be a male, 53 years old, with white shirt and blue jeans, panhandling outside Margarita, near the front door. 53 years old, with white shirt.
Madam 1, they're on double go subjects. We're going to be out on Barrel View and...
Which street?
I'm sorry, Suntight.
Suntight, temper.
308. The correct address is going to be 4649 Cadena Street.
4649. Temper. Adam 120, temper. Adam 115, I can shake her. Adam 120, Adam 115, I can
Lost off of, oh my God, off, Air and Halton. I show myself and 130. We'll be here at 3035 Air Street. It'll be Solid Rock. We'll be here until about 1 o'clock. We'll be here at 3035 Air Street. It'll be Solid Rock. We'll be here until about 1 o'clock.
The last address we have on file for her is 803 West Avenue D. That's the same address on her DL. And that was last contact with her in Eyelids is 2015.
Temper, thank you. I just saw the call note updated. He found the address.
Supervisor 26 to base, can I get a private on 94?
Stand by.
Supervisor 26 to base, can I get a private on 94?
Pretty much on for it.
Yeah, 10-4. That's going to be an ongoing situation every Sunday until we get the right signage up there. There's really nothing we can do.
So they need to service before or after safely.
That's correct.
Before to the Moon Plaza. There are vehicles that are parked at the stop, service before or after safely. For Port Air Station at Moon Plaza and Fort, there may be vehicles parked. Service to stop before or after safely. Moon Plaza and Fort, there may be vehicles parked.
902-10-4.
912-10-4.
913-10-4.
99624.
Connector arriving.
Connector arriving.
Can you perform my arrival for,
for engine 5 medic pre-diabetic patient, 602 Eleanor Street, 602 Eleanor. Unit A as in Adam. Cross street of Mary and Ruth for a 45-year-old male, conscious and breathing. Information still coming in. Work off EMS 1 at 9:30.
For Cleaner Jonathan, he is 29 out of Virginia, but it is state pickup only. It's going to be for larceny and DUI for probation violation. It's going to be for larceny. There's no extra description. State pickup only. You didn't come through. It's not coming through.
Can you repeat your what state is that warrant out of?
Virginia.
That one. Run it out of New York for Jason Petty.
Run it out of New York for...
170, 10-4.
50 online. D10350, you're online. Can you switch to info 2? 50 online. Info 2. D10350, you're online.
10350, go ahead.
Myself and 4341 will be at 5801 McCardo, New Life Church. So 2:15 p.m. Patrol 4. 5801 McCardo, New Life Church. So 2:15 p.m. Patrol 4.
At 5801 McCardle, New Life Church until 14:15 on Patrol 4.
10-4, thank you, Mayor.
Until
9.3, 10-4.
There's something coming back for Jason Petty, Adam New York. Jason Paul Edward, Tom, Robert, Ida, Edward.
Got him at 411 and 81.
Jason Paul Edward, Tom, Robert, Ida, Edward.
Got him at 411 and 81.
05 SPD, 6805 SPD at the Red Roof Deck.
Baker 503 southbound passenger.
That's additional on the call.
170.
It's going to be right before yours, left-hand shoulder. Got it out of the road as much as I could, still up against the retaining wall. I'll be looking left-hand.
Right before air, left-hand shoulder. 529.
529.
529 and 513 arrived at the Nueces County Jail with a 529 and 513 arrived at the Nueces County.
You have a Bravo 1.
He's on the channel or 4?
He's on 4.
Bravo 1 here with Roy Paul Lincoln to he's on the channel or 4?
He's on 4.
Bravo 120 right.
Bravo 120, 10-4. Bravo 1.
Charlie 140. Bravo 1. Hey, just want to run something by you. My partner and I are out here on an address on Milo. Lady's been calling in to family, relatives, friends all night, saying that she's going to die and she doesn't feel safe in her house. We've gotten here and she's definitely having a mental episode. She's got a young child, probably about 2-3 years old. There's no one to take custody of her. Are you copying so far? Well, I guess the question is, do you have enough for a mental commitment? I mean, is she demonstrating suicidal ideation? Is she doing an act, an overt act that constitutes that? If she hasn't stated that she wants to try to harm herself, but she's constantly repeating she doesn't feel safe in the house, and she's very irate as far as that's not being able to help her out. So we're concerned about leaving her here alone with her child. We have a family friend who's here willing to take custody of the child, and we're going to take her down to site triage. She is a psych patient, but she's not on her meds. Okay, she's volunteering to go? No, it's going to be an emergency commitment. All right, 10-4. Yeah, we need to get her the help in any way we can. Okay. What was, is there anything specific you wanted me to do, or just approve that action? I just wanted to let you know that we're releasing her child to a family friend that's out here helping out. Because we're trying to get hold of actual blood family, and they're either in Mexico or not responding, and this lady's genuinely concerned, and so we're going to release them. And they know each other. Okay, a real good friend. As long as he's okay with it, then there shouldn't be a problem with it. As long as we include her in the report by name and address and the child also.
Also, we had to jump a gate to get in to the property. Padlock, she does not have a key to get out, so we're going to have to call fire department to cut this lock so we can get out of here with her and the child.
10-4, thank you. That makes, make sure you let me know. Thank you.
140. We started the fire truck out here. We just need a padlock shut to get out of it.
Response 26-181 Parksley Road. Rehabilitation Center for Fire Alarm Activation. 2224.
Show me signal 4.
Operation 115 WCHA
500 South
B5710, you're in line.
Charlie 125. Being right to Shoreline, Delta Mail. Delta Shoreline, Delta Mail, 10-4. That's a Shoreline, 10-4. 7.
You can cancel that request on the bolt cutter so you were able to get it.
10-4, cancel request.
For DWI conviction.
Area, there's heading home. 10-4. At 130, 10-4.
2801 Sabinus until 12:30, 10-4.
Vic, he's trying to be 29. To be at the residence at this point. He broke into the residence. It sounds like he's still inside the residence.
46. Okay. 38 Delta 170, first theft just occurred. Ayers and Tompkins. Contact William Reidelbach. Suspect left on Ayers southbound. In a white Ford Expedition with paper plates.
So 170, yeah, suspect is already left.
10-4.
Traffic. I'm in a court.
Denver Delta 130, I'll show you clear. And Delta 170, the RP will be in a gray Chevy truck.
Just moving real slow.
46. Adam 160.
That was Philly. Audible alarm at 700 LaPan.
700 LaPan, 10-4.
John Charles 70. Station 7 and 8, response 26-180.
John Charles 7053.
Shore rehab, fire alarm activation. Operations on 5.
Left paramedic 11, just to advise you updates. Advising the subject is not aggressive. He has not taken drugs or alcohol. He's just taking anxiety and stress meds. There's no weapons in the house.
49. Adam Nora. Adam, date of birth 3692.
T97, radio check.
Loud and clear. 10-4.
10-4, thank you.
4.
Charlie 140. Charlie 140.
10-4, 1 second.
Transport an adult female to site triage MMC, starting 62.0.
62.0, adult female, MMC 10-4.
Can you 300 block?
At signal 4.
Be out of Virginia, Victor Young, 7269.
4 here, U36.
10-4.
And you got anything else holding?
Charlie 125, right, 10-4.
10-4. And it is returning to a 2006 Ford pickup truck to a Gary Stephen Doss with an address out of Virginia. Negative 29.
Yeah,
292.
to a glass break alarm at a residence. 5
I got it.
That's on that.
Did you just send me? I need to pick up on Mary Street, and from there you're going to go all the way to Floor Bluff
507.
and start to drop them off. If all my drop-offs are here on town.
You're responding to 26-181 Parksley Road at Shore Rehab. Fire alarm activation and D-Wing.
Okay, what were you asking me?
Availability, Shore
Mary, all my drop-offs are here on town.
I'm not sure. It says that you're supposed to go to Mary, then Beasley, then Richter, Saratoga, and Richter. I'm sorry, I don't know. That's the way it's putting it on the computer.
Well, but I don't know if probably the computer's wrong or I'm wrong, because Beasley is at the bluff.
10-4, yeah, I see that.
I got her name, just
Copy.
What was that?
Copy direct, staff to 5. Just juniors info. 11521. Did I get a case number, please?
Temporary location.
40 case number is going to be...
Incident, Greenwood, and STI.
For the next subject.
Can be last name Doss, David, Ocean, Sam. First name Gary. Date of birth is 10/17 of 61, white male.
Operations on 5/22/29.
4 APA. Okay, just tell him to pull right where he's at. Just tell him to pull in line there. The Charlie, you need to move out the way of 97. 10-4. He can pull up behind. I think it's 720 or 720, 721 or 722 behind the flag bus. Transit.
Extradition surrounding states only. And for Gary Doss, he's coming back with an address out of Roanoke, Virginia. And stand by.
Pick up the packer, boy.
Add it one more time, there you go.
What's that one for on,
Grand larceny.
Before you leave, so I can give you the list of names.
Okay, well, I don't leave till 6 o'clock tonight, so I can help you whenever you need.
I'll be working character.
Okay, because I'll be leaving before you then. Okay, as soon as we wrap up this practice, I'll get you the names.
Simple, sounds good.
Delta 160, sir. Delta 120, I'm probably ready to run. Not 185 with 3.
Hey, no, please.
Delta 140, clear. 5-3, 2230. This is just going to be 16 and more.
Charlie 170, you want that to happen?
The complainant advised you to run home.
Resident says he's in custody.
In custody, 10-4, 958.
It does not have any...
Charlie 110, I'm around.
Charlie 110, Delta 160, mental EMS, 3858 Topeka, 33558 Topeka. Contact Aaron.
George Adam,
the medics are on scene.
Edward, Tom, first name Kyle.
Delta 160.
41596 White House.
140.
Arrived ending at 66.1.
66.1, 10-4.
14700 White Cap, 10-4.
160, everybody clear.
10-4, Charlie 160, clear, 10-4.
7180 to an incomplete at Leeward Apartments. I'm not getting a response from neither one of them.
Delta 160, we'll see clear.
Yeah, control Alex.
Delta 160. Right behind Charlie 110. I could take it. Half of that.
10-4. Charlie 160, we'll see clear.
He's also got that second piece. He said that he could stay here for extra board if we needed him to do it clean.
558.
558.
Anchor 77.
Location.
Okay, Josh was assigned to run or was he extra board? He was extra board, but Figueroa called in and it's a split. He's doing Figueroa's run, then once you assign that run, that's what they get.
Dispatch Joe, just having 3 all locations.
Yes, I
Number
understand.
shows from the exterior. She's
But
that
he was just volunteering to stay in between for anything else if we needed him. I was just asking because you know how things happen.
Traffic 2, go to Charlie side. 85, when you approach scene, go to Charlie side.
Charlie 160, Bravo 110, disturbance in progress, 3614 Dalreda, 3614 Dalreda, apartment number 7. Contact Rosalinda.
Charlie, what are they doing?
Pretty close to 77.
Disturbance with a neighbor. Neighbor lives in apartment number 8. White female, red shirt, shorts, possibly intoxicated.
A couple of neighbors around here. That one, he wants you to go to the Charlie side. Let me make a phone. Charlie side. 85 is going to come.
Ladder 7. The residents came out to me. We made contact. We're on scene.
Alright. 110, both units in the area.
Water City Lane. Handle that one real quick.
Are you on a vehicle?
Yeah, 10-4 right there. Pull over on the side of the road. This one's stuck in a field. I don't know if it's occupied. I'm going to check real quick.
What's your location?
And I don't want to take it all the way to the block for my next bus. Or Hispanic male versus Hispanic female in room 1.
Correct, the most recent call was this morning about 4:30. 10 sync, ma'am. Three-way copy.
7-7, just stay on the road on parts of the road.
Case number 0041, 0041, and CDC adult male. Right, 10-4.
Figure 4-1. 9963. 9963.
Check for Waldron. Yeah, the car GPS codes are coming your way. Walking toward Waldron.
120, 10-4. 120, 10-4.
She's stumbling around.
Charlie 150, clear. Charlie 150, clear, 10-4.
38371. Connect the last name north.
I copy 037.
Charlie 150, illegally parked vehicle, 4921, Creek Bend. This item by RTA does not want contact.
6410.
Charlie 150 around.
Gator 2, you can clear 308.
Go ahead. 3-way copy.
308, 10-4. I'll be backing around to that suspicious vehicle.
You know, we only have 2 calls pending in Patrol 3. That's going to be burglary not in progress. Been pending around a little bit over an hour. And we have an alarm call on Eric Street. They were able to cancel it on the keypad. Can we go ahead and cancel the call?
Signs. 7-4. To Red Nissan Juke.
Charlie 110.
Charlie 110.
Yeah, the base. Clear this here. On the same one we pulled up. I'll be clear.
Charlie 110, Delta 160, we'll shake clear.
Charlie 110, is that Bravo unit right on Del Radio?
We'll show you in route.
Charlie 160, right.
Charlie 160, right, 10-4. Bravo 110, we'll show you clear.
Bravo 110.
7-7 on the Delta 1 on the road.
Negative.
7-7 on C.
Unit Sunset Valley 14, rechecking status.
Off the road.
14, go for it.
County Road 36, closer to County Road 77. And I have no keys, and it's locked.
Location.
Here's Alameda, Texas Trail. Charles David 5886, Maroon F-150.
This is a clear. Current expiration is 3/16/18.
Who's arriving on that call in Mohawk?
That's 38524.
110 the area, 10-4.
Here it's going to be negative 29. Driver's license is expired in 2009, not eligible for DWLI 1055 Park Drive out of Hillsboro, Texas.
How to be?
Yes, for Ray Caballero, he's already loaded. Can you
John,
hold his drop off? I'm going to go ahead and drop him off first before going to get my 211 o'clock.
A5's on scene.
Also, he paid $2, so on his way back, he'll just owe them 50 cents. He did not change right in right now.
Texas Trail.
I come to Delta 1 Square northbound of the lot. There appears to be a semi-truck that's stuck in the ground there. We can call
So George Ida Lincoln, Boy Edward, date of birth is 11/12/59. White man.
Echo Pepper.
Stand by.
558, we were out.
That's current and clear. Out of an address in San Antonio.
10-4.
130, location.
George 75239.
Boy George 75239, Williamson Airline, 10-4.
CTW issue.
10-4.
50 in the area.
returning.
Charlie 150, copy, place, please.
Charlie 150, go ahead.
Boy George 2, 5926.
Copy, 7-7, we'll stay returning.
Go ahead.